black. I'm going for it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh! Flying potion! Oh, spear! Spear! Rhino! Dadanoff! Dadanoff! Pollock! Ah, where's Vintage Smack? Should have started the Fantastic Finn! Where's Vintage Smacky when you need him? You f***ing idiots! Oh my god! Oh, are you kidding me? They got 3? Jesus, shut the door. Holy crap, what the hell? No, this. What the hell? Shut the door! What? 77? You've got to be f***ing me! Oh my god! 8-7, look how he gets the hat trick. We got PK Subban's and Carey Price's celebration down right. $79.99, please. $79.99, please. $79.99, please. Those! Woo! 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 I did it! Walk off! Dude, oh my god! What the hell? Kryptonian power! Ah, with those seatbelts! Oh, good god, this is horrible! Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen here, right? Oh my god, what's happened? Lafreniere finds Kubalik. Laffy! Taffy! Captain Lafreniere gets his Seattle Stallions to the Western Conference Finals! And there it is! Officially, your Seattle Stallions are a dynasty. 3 Stanley Cups in 4 years. Back to back. 6 President's Trophies in a row. 63 wins on the regular season. The greatest team of all time. Satan, Black Magic gives them the insurance. Oh my god, he's got 3 goals. And they've all been outstanding markers in 2 rounds, 3 goals. The Toronto Maple Leafs are once again Stanley Cup champions. 2-time, baby. 2-time. What a beautiful squad. What a beautiful team. What a beautiful series. I want to thank everybody for champions of the world. Wait a minute. Oh my god. He's back. He's back. The fair referee. There we go. John Tavares. Oh! It actually was the 10-hole. Oh my god. I just got my trout. I just got my trout. Premium cigarettes. Smoking a cigarette. What are you looking at? Oh! I got 2! Oh my god. Maxim Anisimov, Ukraine Wayne. Get that. Ukraine Wayne! Hat trick in the Stanley Cup Finals. There it is. They won it last year. And again, baby, back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. The dynasty has begun. We did it, Nashville. We effing did it, boys. Let's go, man. And for the 3rd time in 4 years, your Utah Yeti are Stanley Cup champions. Dynasty in Utah. I want to thank everybody. Utah, if that's the end, it's been a pleasure. Your year 8, Utah Yeti. We're a dynasty. Well, boys, back at it once again. And yes, your eyes do not deceive you. It's time for our F1 Manager 2024 Year 3 debut with 2BCR's rocket ship. I was thinking about doing this on my own time, but I mean, we haven't had a podium. We haven't had a first place. I mean, I've got to try to get this in a live stream. It could be electric, right? But I don't think it's going to be just a gimme. We have to realize that everybody else took a step back with the massive overhaul changes, but they're going to be producing. So even though our car is first right now, we want to make sure it stays there. So we got to stay ahead of the curve. How's it going, everyone? Good to see you all here today. Happy partner anniversary. What anniversary was that? What the hell are you guys sending in? What is this stuff? A smooth move, 6969. Hang on one second. Oh, man. I can't figure out if it's a It's a day to have AC on or not. It's beautiful weather outside, but I don't really like to get cold during my... Hang on one second. Couldn't just get it going at the right way. There you go. Now I'm much better. Sweet. Pretty pumped for this stream. Well, we want to finish this series within the next few weeks, right? So I'm not going to be streaming every single... Appreciate it, Joy Viet. What the hell? I'm not going to be streaming every single Grand Prix. There's like 24 Grand Prix. They're sprint races, right? But if we can get our first place, maybe I can do like another video where we just simulate the season. And maybe if a battle comes down towards the end with like 3 races left, 2 races left, and it's tight, then we can actually just stream that, right? But if our car is a rocket ship, like I hope it is, man, woo-wee. We also have that Red Bull engine, so we're going to be so fast. This year is going to be a year of managing reliability. We got the pace, but we got to manage that reliability. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's jump right into it. 2BC Racing in F1 Manager 24. All right, so give you guys all a chance to get on in here, right? We'll start in the next couple of minutes. Johnny, read the subs. All right, so I'll take care of all this stuff right now. Smooth Move 6969, appreciate it. Rowdy Guy Rage, hey. He up. What the hell? All right, appreciate it, buddy. Barry Floopity Flip, 4-year sub anniversary. Let's get it. 1-year streak too. Appreciate it, my man. Barry Flippity Flop, OG mod on Twitch. Man, just wait, Barry, until Kick starts taking off, and I'll see you over there on that chat. Barry's gonna have 3 different freaking usernames across 3 different chats, man. That's what we do. Padverus as well, the superb W2. Win 2? Or are you making a reference to the Mercedes W2? I don't even know, man. But the good news is, let me just show it off again. Let me just show it off. Ooh. Look at that rocket ship, ladies and gentlemen, on the right side. That'd be first for top speed. That'd be first for DRS effectiveness. That'd be first for low speed. First for medium speed. Third for high speed. First for dirty air tolerance. First for tire preservation. And first for engine cooling. Johnny, did you change the calendar? No, I don't believe I changed anything about the calendar. Just because sprint races and all that. Bahrain is up first. Then Jeddah. Then we got, what's third? Like Australia? No. Hang on. Let me try to guess this. Hang on. It goes Bahrain, Jeddah, Australia. It is Australia. I was right. Trust yourself. Then Japan? Japan. Let's see if I can get these right here. Japan. After Japan comes China, if you're over there. Yeah, you go to Australia, you go to, China. What about after China? You going back to Monaco then? Or Spain? Ooh, I don't know this one. I'm going to say Monaco. Miami. It's Miami. Damn. Then Monaco. Then Emilia. Monaco was 3 away. I forgot about Miami, and I forgot about the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. All right, I was doing pretty good. But like I said, our drivers are good to go. And we're going to figure out all about what new driver combinations are on other teams, which drivers retired. Is Lewis Hamilton still driving for Ferrari? Is Fernando Alonso in there? And at the end of this stream, we are going to get the Bahrain Grand Prix done in this video, all right? I want to see how much faster our car is. Alrighty, so you guys ready to get this thing started? Jovi Head on YouTube. Appreciate the membership, buddy. I know we don't have the same numbers for this stream as the NHL stream, but that's okay. I just want to get this done. I have a lot of fun in this series, so it's all right. Hey, Johnny, would you make a new livery? Maybe black and purple with blue accents. Don't have time for a new livery here, Yorkmeister. We've established ourselves as the Purple Terrors, so here in 2BCR, I'm going to keep the car looking the same. And in fact, if you guys want to see what the car looks like, there you go. How could I change what that beauty looks like? I mean, look at it. It is the Utah Yeti 2BCR, baby. The what? The livery. They got a lot of different words for racing, man. Tires are spelled with a Y. Livery is the paint job. There you go. My favorite series. I missed the first season. Don't worry about it, Mr. Big Fries. You can go back and watch it. And Braden, speak for yourself. I've been waiting for F1 Manager forever. That's what I'm talking about, Monk42. Yeah, there's going to be people complaining in the chat that, what the hell is this? We want to see NHL. Be a Pro is going to be every second day. I'm going to keep up with that schedule. Yesterday we did a Be a Pro stream, and I also got the video out for you guys. So today I was thinking I could do some editing, but you know what? It's been quite some time since our last F1 video, and I said I was going to finish year number 3. I set you guys up with the rocket ship. We got to get this going, all right? This series started in July 2024. Good times. Hey, we're 3 years in. At least you got a playlist. You can go back and watch it, right? Just off to work. My goat streaming F1. Definitely people who love this series. Yeah, exactly, right? We got to take care of it. And same thing with Civ. Civ is probably going to come out Tuesday or the next. Like tomorrow is Be a Pro. Then the next day we'll probably do Civ. What's the GM mode plan? Any date? We're going to ease into GM mode. There's no reason to rush this. We're also going to get updated rosters eventually. Some of these guys are going to create nice rosters. EA Sports will get the updated rosters once the NHL season started. The point I'm making is that I'm not doing both Be a Pro and GM mode at the same time. So we are going to get at least 1 year of Be a Pro done before we even look at GM mode, right? Then maybe we'll get a GM mode done in a month or two. We can go back to Be a Pro for a year or two. Like, we're going to do it that way. I'm not going to have multiple series going on at the same time. I know I'm doing F1 right now, but we got to wrap these things up. And for the F1 series, I see this and maybe 2 more, maybe 3, less than 5 more videos in the F1 Manager, all right? So we're going to be getting this done. I want to see how fast our car is. All right, so are we good to go? We good to start this sucker up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We good? And you guys can also hear the audio in the background, right? Of me changing this. That's all there. Same time tomorrow for Be a Pro. We might try it a little bit earlier because it's during the week tomorrow. We'll see what the numbers look like. Good Wood, good. Good, says Padverus, good. Have you hired Sonny Hayes yet? No Sonny Hayes in this game, but I do have Daniel Ricciardo. Maybe a future Sonny Hayes, right? Just give him another 20 years. Have him drive when he's like 55 or 58 or some shit like that. How old is Brad Pitt? Oh my God, man. Good movie, though. Good movie. I just rewatched it again from the comfort of my own home, drinking some brew, you know, smoking some weed, enjoying the movie. I went to the movie theaters to watch it. It was the worst, man. Movie theaters are done for me. Fucking guy beside me, mouth breather. He's freaking on his phone, checking his messages every 2 seconds. I'm like, what am I doing here? God damn it. That movie was so good. Yeah, I know. It almost got ruined for me, but just because of the experience. There you go. Am I crazy to say it wasn't that good? Like 7.5 out of 10? Oh, Macca, you know what? One of the things I've realized about movies, it's not even about how good the movie is. It's about your enjoyment when you're watching it, right? So if you didn't enjoy yourself while watching it, that's on you, man. It's all right. It doesn't have to be a good movie or a bad movie. I've had shit movies that I know have been crap that I've watched with people and had a good time, and so it's a good memory. So for me, it was good. It's not even about, like, racing scenes were 12 out of 10, but the story was meh. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're definitely doing things. They're pushing the boundaries. But for me, movies, it's about your enjoyment. You know, did you enjoy your time? Was it worth your time? Or were you just watching it critically, trying to pick it apart, trying to find problems with it, right? It's one of the problems that I had recently. Johnny, people on phones in theaters should automatically be liable for an ass kicking. Yeah, but Jordan, what am I going to do? Am I going to say something to him? Because that puts me in a spot now where, what if he says no? Now I'm pissed off the entire movie, right? So I just bit my lip and I'm like, this is the movie going experience in 2025. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to sit here. Don't need to freaking make it worse for myself, man. John is a friend with weed is a friend indeed. My parents said it wasn't out of the ordinary for a racing movie, but entertaining. Good. What movie did you see? It was F1. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to try an intro here. I have no clue. I might have to do the intro. I might have to, like, do an edited intro after this because since we're doing a Grand Prix in this video, the video is going to be quite long. So I'll try an intro here. If it doesn't flow, I'll just edit it up. All right, here we go. What was our intro for this? All right, 2BCR team, we are back, and it's time. Yeah, something like that. All right, here we go. Yo, Johnny, happy partner anniversary. What's happy partner anniversary? What is that? My anniversary of getting partnered on Twitch like years ago? Oh, okay. Always old people I get in movies with phones. Yes, Twitch partner. All right, sounds good. Start the intro, you goof. All right, Andrew K wants me to start the intro. Andrew, this is for you. Here we go. All right, 2BCR team, we are back, and it's time for the year 3 push to freaking beat Max Verstappen and the Red Bull. We got ourselves the rocket ship, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that sucker. First for top speed, first for DRS effectiveness, low speed, medium speed, high speed we got to work on, but that should be something that really helps us out. And on top of that, instead of going with the Mercedes engine this year, we got ourselves the exact same engine as the Red Bull, right? So if you take a look at the top right, the top speed now, we actually have an advantage. The acceleration, we actually have an advantage. The engine that we were using in previous years was this one. Look at the acceleration disadvantage for the Mercedes in comparison to the Red Bull. I know it's a lot of numbers on the screen, but we should be able to pull out of corners so quickly now. We should be able to accelerate. We should be able to qualify, which is something that I haven't been able to do at all, right? We have a qualifying car now, and all of a sudden the focus shifts from trying to get speed and deploy resources to managing reliability. I cannot push this engine all race long. It's fast enough that you can hold it back a little bit. I can also conserve a lot of fuel with this engine, so the strategies are going to change, but the good news is that we are we put all of our time into research, and we are good. Now, we have 56 days before the next Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen, and next up we have our sponsor negotiation. All right, so this year is a money year. All the money is going to be going into car development. I don't know if I'm going to be putting anything into research, all right? This is the constructor's year. So do I need money up front? I mean, I'm only getting 48 race day. You get a lot of money for performing race day with this, what is it, this Cygen Cybernetics. But you know what? I need upfront money so that I can do what I need to do right now. I'm going to go with the Bassana Group. I know overall it's like $7 million less, but the upfront payment is $25 million compared to 8.5. I would have to have really good race weekends with that one. I don't want to do that just yet because, like I said, I want an upfront payment, all right? So we're going to go with the Bassana Group, and then I just want upgrades that essentially don't have any negatives. Like, so this one right here, when we're actually going for sponsorships, it can hurt my driver development rate and my driver mentality. I don't want any of that. So Serpent, there's no negatives. I'm going to grab Serpent. Let's see here. Ferrum Star, facility effectiveness goes up, so I want that one. I'm not even looking at money right now. Bad Turtle, yeah, buddy. And we got two more, perfect. App Road, these damn sponsors, I don't know how to pronounce them. Abbas, shit, there you go, all right. So our total funding for the year, 84.9 mil, and my performance reliance is actually low, so we're just getting a nice chunk of change right here. Boom, baby, there it is. All right, and there is your new livery with all the new what's it called? All the new sponsorships that I can put on. I could edit it further, but I don't want to spend the next hour going through this, all right? So that is good enough. Nice job. Our training schedule. All right, so we want to make sure our pit crew is not dropping the ball here, right? The speed is good. Actually, the chance of mistake is already really low, but yeah, I'm going to take my time with this. So what we're going to do is I want to make sure, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do everything, basically half a day of the pit stop drill and a half a day of gym training to get the speed for the pit stops down also, right? I don't know how fast I'm going to be, but I don't need to lose a track position because I'm slow in the pit stop. But I also don't want to have a mistake in the pit stop, so we're just going to send it half and half here, all right? Let's see how much I can get. I got 55 days before the next Grand Prix, so see all those days where it's like the Z's, the white logo kind of thing? We ain't having any of that, man. I am working these pit crews to the bone, all right? Every day. No day off. Get the hell out of here. You can have days off before the Grand Prix weekend to rest. Right now, I am working them. This is what 2BCR does, baby. We work our employees down. We grind them down. All right, so just give me a second here. I know it takes a while. Look at this. Imagine that's your work month. Imagine that's your work month. It's like, oh man, the next 30 days are gonna be rough. Just call your family at the beginning of it. I'm not gonna see me for 30 days, man. You're not gonna hear from me either. I'm gonna be in the gym or I'm gonna be doing, look at that. Imagine that's your work month. Oh my God, not even one day off, man. Get it done, boys. There you go. Working them hard. Aurelien Pallier, my sporting director, my pit crew guy. This guy, man, he's a workhorse, let me tell you. That's got to be illegal, Johnny. Hey, they get paid good money. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shite. All right, we're good there. Continue. All right, so 56 days. So, let's talk about this. Bottom right corner, right? 66 mil. That's enough money to start producing car parts. No problem at all. But we have some facilities that need to be refurbished, right? So my tour center, I'm going to refurbish that for 15K. That's nothing. Hell yeah. The helipad, I'm going to refurbish that for 120. Probably lost some money from my sponsorship from having my helipad down there. The hospitality, I'm going to refurbish that one. There you go. Memorabilia room, I'm going to refurbish that one. 0.6 million. Weather center, I'm actually going to upgrade the weather center here, all right? Because on a constructor's year, we need to know when the rain's coming, when it's not coming for those races. And the boardroom, don't care about the boardroom, all right? I'm going for the win, that's all. Team hub, I'm going to refurbish that, almost $500,000. Race simulator, I'm going to refurbish that, 600,000. Don't need to waste money on those. And then finally, the factory. Now, I could upgrade this for 11 million. That's a lot. I'm going to have to do that eventually. That's 22 million. I'd be down to 40 something. Then I could just refurbish these things. The fun thing about the factory and design center, if you upgrade them to level 3, you can get things done a lot faster. But you know what? Save your money, save your money. You don't know what's going to happen mid-season. So I'm just going to refurbish everything. I'm not going to upgrade, all right? These cost a lot, $3 million. Sometimes it's better to upgrade them, but every time you upgrade them to refurbish them, it's even higher, right? So you play this game of sometimes over-upgrading, and that's how you can really lose out on what your board expects from you, and you just have too much money being distributed in too many different areas, right? So we're just going to refurbish everything, keep it at 2s. Seems like we have a pretty good car right now, so I'm all right with it. Now, when it comes to the car, we want to get ahead of the curve here. Everyone else is going to be constructing. What do you guys think we should do? I'm going to let you look at it. I wonder if there's any F1 Manager fans out there that actually know about the game. What should we be using our aerodynamic hours on right now? What do you guys want to do? Must be nice not having to worry about money. Victor Anderson. Were you guys talking about the guys that are in the pit crew? The wings, Johnny. Love your videos, 2BC. Cheers from North Sweden and the hockey town that proudly cheers for Moto Hockey. Let's go, man. Get high speed to first, so work on the high speed. Priority should be to fire Daniel Ricciardo. Always underfloor. Always, always, always underfloor. Okay, so this guy's saying the underfloor, this guy's saying the wings. I think you guys might be onto something. So the way I see it, right, if you take a look at the right side, do you notice the little arrows on each bar, the little like notification? If you take a look at the bottom, that's the average on grid. So when I'm at the top there with the purple kind of bar, the average on the grid are those 2 little dots. So when it comes to top speed, I'm actually well above the 2 dots. Same thing with DRS effectiveness, right? The cornering is where the dots are actually kind of close to me. So I don't think, even though I'm in first, I don't think I have that much of an advantage in the low speed, in the medium speed, and especially in the high speed. So I think these 3 aspects should be what we focus on first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize, how many aerodynamic hours do I have? Hang on a second. I got 5.4, and then I got 72. What I'm going to do, because the next ATR period is 60 days away and Bahrain is 56 day, we are going to spend an even amount of hours on each one of these parts. I'm going to do it in 2 sets of 3. The first 3, and then 60 days from now, the next 3. And we're going to upgrade every single part to the 2nd generation. After that, based on what other teams are doing, then I can focus on specific things. But we're just going to build everything up right now, okay? So the first 3 car parts, I'm going to take care of these 3. Low speed, the most important thing for low speed is the front wing. So we're going to get the front wing done for low speed. Second thing, medium speed. The most important thing is the rear wing. So front wing for low speed, rear wing for medium speed, and then the high speed is the underfloor. So the first 3 car parts we're going to build is a front wing, rear wing, and underfloor to improve all of the cornering speeds, okay? So let's take care of that first. All right. Front wing. All right, can someone divide 5.4 by 3? Let me, my dumbass, try to figure this out. That would be 4.5. That would be 4.8. That would be 5.1. Is it 1.8? Is it 1.8? Shit, I don't even know. It is 1.8, right? Woohoo! Math don't fail me now, baby. And what's 72 divided by 3? Let me see here. Let me see. 15, 60. 20 goes up to 60. Oh, man. 25 goes up to 75. Is it 24? I think it is 24, right? 24? Yep. All right, so remember that number. 1.8 for the MAU hours and 24 for the wind tunnel hours. Perfect. All right, we want low speed. Nothing else but low speed. Nothing else, all right? The rest of the car is nice. We just want to build up this the most that we can. Now, I don't want to lose out on any of these, right? I don't want any red numbers, so I'm going to pull this back until we're good. There it is. That's all we're doing for our car, all right? So the low speed is not going to go up by 0.045. It's just a nice little bump to our low speed, okay? So there it is. Normal. I'm not going to rush this sucker 40 days. Do I want to rush it? That's a lot of money. No, we want to save the money. I'll put the engineers there. 40 days, then it gives us 16 days to produce 2 front wings. The front wings only take 3 or 4 days to get done. I can easily do that normal. And I'm not producing the next 3 until after the next ATR period. So we're good, all right? There it is. There's the front wing. Next up, we're going to go with the rear wing. And the rear wing, same thing, all right? 1.8, 24. And we're going to make the medium speed our focus for this baby, all right? Now, the rear wing, you can also do drag reduction and the DRS delta. Those are the really powerful things for it. But like I said, we're actually pretty good for that. So I'm just going to lower this until we're good. Can I raise that up one? There it is. That's actually it. That's it. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. So all of a sudden, my medium speed is going up by 0.040, and there's a few other increases to low speed and high speed as well. High speed is actually bumping up +3 with this. Perfect, all right. There's the rear wing. Get that sucker done. Boom. All right. What are you guys saying in the chat? What is this? Hang on. Donut holes. Appreciate it, my man. Mr. Schmario, $25 on Twitch. What are you doing, buddy? My God, if you want to show support, it's $1 for a YouTube subscription. Appreciate it, though, my man. Could have been 2 years. Hi, Johnny. Love your videos, but especially the Batman, the Hitman, and Spider-Man playthroughs. Please tell me you're playing the other 2 Spider-Man games. You're the best. Listen, those are the next things up, all right? Eventually, I will get bored of Be a Pro in GM mode. We're not going to be playing NHL the whole year, so I got a backlog of games. Yes, I love that Spider-Man playthrough as well. I do want to get on to the next 2, all right? Bro's never going to play any of those 3 again. Shut up, Omaka! Don't bring negativity into this shit. This guy just donated 25 bucks. You freaking bastard. Johnny, the Champions League starts tomorrow. Who do you think is winning the Champions League? The Champions League. Man City. There you go. Is that at least a team that's competing? I don't know, man. Johnny, what are your top 5 favorite games to play right now? I don't know, man. Here you go. Rematch, NHL, F1 Manager. There's 3 of them, all right? A Civ 7 as well. There you go. All right. You guys are asking too many questions. I'm off my game. So we got the front wing, the rear wing, and last but not least, the underfloor. The answer is Tottenham. Oh, I should have known. Sorry, Hope. I should have known. F-Man City. Mr. Schmario, what are you doing, man? Now he comes in with 5 gifted subs. The guy just did 25. He does 25 again. It's probably more than 25. Appreciate it, Mr. Schmario. That's enough for you, though, brother. My God. What is Rematch? A rematch is like a fun soccer game. It's like an arcadey game built. We'll do a rematch stream eventually. I'll play with the fans. We can do that, man. No problem. All right, so 1.8, 24, and we're going to focus on the high speed for the underfloor, okay? So there is the first steps to try to make our car just a little bit faster. Can I put you up? Can I put you up? There it is. That'll do. That's the one. And we got our high speed now, 0.059. That is a +3. Huge, man. Huge. And normal 30 days. Do I want to rush this one? Nah, that's okay. Normal's fine. All right, so we are good, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we want to make sure that these are done. I want the underfloor done first because that thing will take a little bit longer to create. 40 days, 37 days. I'll put 2. 34 and 34 is fine. Yeah, that's good. 34 and 34. I'll have plenty of time to build some front wings before the race, and I'll make sure that I get these underfloor done. All right, so there's our second generation of parts. We're trying to improve our low speed, medium speed, and high speed with an underfloor, front wing, and rear wing, all right? Okay, so we're good. We're good. Everything is good. Ladies and gentlemen, have I forgotten anything, or are we allowed to simulate ahead? And by the way, Twitch, make sure you guys hit those emotes, man. I got you guys specific F1 emotes, all right? I expect to see them in the freaking race. Theo Pourchaire, Daniel Ricciardo, 2BCR, finish, yellow flag. It's all there for you, all right? So spam that shit. PSG is going back-to-back. There you go. Now you guys got it. Yeah, that's what I want to see. All right, so I think we're good. So we are going to continue. Yep, all right. Here we go. It's underway. Here we go. Johnny, where's the middle finger emote? Oh, my God, Aguidimon. I can't have that. All right, so the boardroom has been refurbished. Nice. Ooh. Ooh, all right, so let's see the team roster for 2026, right? So, in the Red Bull, it's going to be Max Verstappen and Yuki Tsunoda. Pierre Gasly and Bottas, if you remember, the Aston Martin was coming on strong last year with a few race wins at the end of the season, right? Next up, McLaren, still with Piastri and Norris, 91 and 90. And Ferrari, Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton. So this is actually a real good season shaping up. Ferrari's got 2 stud drivers. McLaren's got 2 stud drivers. Verstappen has got the Red Bull. And then Aston Martin is coming on. So and then with us, there's like 5 teams here, right? Mercedes, oh my God. Felipe Drugovich is getting the chance to race alongside of George Russell. There's 2BCR, Theo Pourchaire and Daniel Ricciardo, mid-80s. Right? Okay. Kick Sauber, Williams. Lance Stroll goes back to Williams with Esteban Ocon. My God, Lawrence Stroll pouring billions into Williams now once again. And Kick Sauber, Carlos Sainz and Nico Hulkenberg. Oh, Carlos went to Kick. How good, man, there was no seat? You couldn't sign with Mercedes or something? Damn, dude. RB, Joe Guan Yu, Alex Albon, Alpine, Kevin Magnussen, Liam Lawson, and Haas. What happened to the female drivers? All the female drivers got fired. After year 2 shenanigans, these guys were like, get them the hell out of Formula 1. Do you remember? Do you remember they were always crashing, man? Well, no longer. DEI happened, Johnny. So let's see if there's any drivers that are here but just didn't get signed. Yeah, Fernando Alonso, he's 86 overall. He's dropping off. It's probably the stats that you just can't afford Fernando Alonso. Theo Pourchaire, though, he's right there. He's right there. 85. He's making his way up. Anyone else who's not hired? Everyone's in Formula 1. Did I see? Wait a minute. No Kimi and I was going to say, I thought I saw Kimi Antonelli. Wow. Kimi Antonelli is Red Bull's 3rd driver. Red Bull has Max Verstappen, Kimi Antonelli, and Yuki Tsunoda. Would you stop hogging all the good talent there, Red Bull? What the fuck? Kimi Antonelli is a stud. He's 1984 overall, and he's been... Maybe they'll make the change mid-season. Yuki, you got Kimi Antonelli breathing down your back, buddy. You better be quick this year, or he's going to overtake you, man. Figuratively and literally. All right, so there's F3. There is F2. All right. Where is, what was the guy that we had before at the beginning of year number 1? Is he driving anywhere? There's Isaac Hadjar. He's actually in Formula 1 now. Who was the guy that we had? Shit, I forget his name. I'll notice his face if I see it. No, he's not even in there, man. Maloney, yeah, Zane Maloney. He's not even in there. Or do we have him as an affiliate? Do we have him as an affiliate? No, we don't. Oh, well. Oh, well. All right, so let's continue. More refurbished facilities. Helipad is done. Let's go. Memorabilia is done. Let's go. Get Antonelli on this team. Red Bull doesn't give him a seat. The problem is that Antonelli, Red Bull, I think, is trying to get paid by taking, buyout fee for Kimi Antonelli, $26.6 million. Oh, my God. Let's see. Salary. Don't know his salary, but that's what it's going to cost to get Kimi Antonelli on your team, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not doing it. Sorry. Maybe in a year or 2 when he's 21. I'll get him then. Not doing it now. Oh, shit. No. Our 2 drivers. Daniel Ricciardo's been here since day 1. Theo Pourchaire earned his seat. Last year, they were great. They got me the 7th place or the 5th place is what I needed. Now it's time for these guys to actually have a rocket ship underneath them, all right? Daniel Ricciardo, I got to give him the chance, but also the young Theo Pourchaire. I think Theo's actually got the pace on Daniel. Daniel's got the consistency, but Theo's got that lightning pace. So in qualifying, it wouldn't be surprising if what's his name, Theo out-qualifies Daniel a bunch, but in the race, it starts to come back to Daniel a little bit. And I got to figure out if I'm going to let them... Are we letting them fight this year? Or am I splitting up the strategies? What do you guys think we should be doing? I don't even know. Because you can make the argument, whoever wins qualifying, you get the soft tires to start the race, the other guy gets the mediums, and you just keep them away from one another. Or you could just put them on the exact same strategy and just let them fight over and over and over again. But if we're going against the Red Bull, I mean, maybe the beginning part of the year we do want to work together. How am I going to tell these guys that they can't go out in front? If they got first and second, we can't go team orders, man. I don't know. I don't know. 10 more days for the front wing, the rear wing, and our underfloor is now done, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to get 4 of these suckers done, 28 days. Yeah, because we can't build anything else. Yeah, get 4 of them done. 1.6 million, boom. So we're going to have enough underfloors for sure. Still waiting, and I can pour the rest of the mechanics into the front and the rear wing now that it's done. All right, beautiful. Things are coming together. Take a look at the stats. It's all still the same. So other teams, you know, they're on the same time schedule when it comes to producing parts, all right? So they probably got some parts done right now. Now they got to manufacture them, and they probably won't slap them on their car till the actual race weekend. So we'll simulate up to that and see what it looks like, all right? Let them win, John. Man, I remember the Schumacher days. Monk42, you were an F1 fan back in the Schumacher days? No freaking way. You remember Fernando Alonso when he was a youngin'? Man, I remember being aware of Formula 1 at that time, but I thought racing was boring. It wasn't until 2017 that I started to get really into it. Once I got into it, I became hooked. I'm like, how did I ever think this was boring? This is amazing. And you start playing the games, and you start becoming familiar with the tracks and everything. Oh, it's so good. So there it is. Theo Pourchaire's cornering going up. Yeah, man, look at his pace. His cornering and braking, man. Control and smoothness. That's actually pretty good now as well. Adaptability, holy shit. Daniel is not good in the rain at all. Theo is a demon in the rain. It's overtaking and defending. It's his racecraft. Theo is great by himself, but he's not great in traffic, man. That's where Daniel's got him. In traffic, Daniel's got that pace, man. Okay. Equal status. John, are you going to end the pain in Buffalo this year? Buffalo. Oh, no. The Buffalo Sabres. I don't even know if GM Superb Man can save the Buffalo Sabres, man. Training schedule. All right, so our boys are dead tired. Keep it up. Keep it up. They thought at the end of the month they'd get a break. End of the month just means you survived, all right? And if you survived 1 month, you could survive another month. So let's see what you guys got. 2-3 weeks of just working your ass off. F yeah, Johnny. Keep up the F1 series. Love from Sweden. Svadia. Ole Wetterforce. I apologize for not winning the World Juniors. Unger Sorum was an effing moron. I don't know. They were all crazy. And then I experienced it again in the AHL, man. I'm going to have to just take over. Take over absolutely everything. Teammates are shit. The pit crew is going to go on strike, Johnny. Nah, when they see their Super Saiyan ability, they're going to be like, you know what? This guy was on to something. So there it is, man. There it is. All right, so they're going to be working for another 3 weeks. Now, if I go to cumulative, you can see how tired they are. 1 day off, 2 days off. 3 days off, 4 days off, 5 days off, and they're well rested then for the race weekend, and the chance of a mistake will be sub 4%, and our pit stop time estimated 2.36. Solid. I got a sub 2.4, and I got a sub 4% chance of mistake. That is a solid pit crew, ladies and gentlemen. Bang. All right, we've been building this up. Nice. Nice. All right, 25 more days. My car part's still developing. 2 more days. All right, let's go. And that should be, there's our design center been refurbished, our wind tunnel. All right, so there's our main buildings getting done right for the season, right in time for the 3rd generation of parts if we need them. All right, there's the front wing, and there's the rear wing. All right, so let's take a look at this. Manufacture, front wing. We're going to build 6 of these suckers, 18 days. Get them done, man. And the rear wing. We're going to build 6 of these things. So I got like a Generation 1 parts that are not even going to see the light of day. You know what I mean? It's kind of sad because the parts by themselves are really good. This is where, if you're looking to save money in this game, you shouldn't be producing new car parts if you're already this good, right? It's only when other teams are starting to beat you, then you start building them. Because too much sometimes, you know, you're just wasting money that will be taken away for next season. And the higher up you are, the more you lose when the changes come in, right? So it's about figuring out where your board wants you to finish, what the expectations are, and just trying to save as much money while achieving that goal. If you go overkill, it will hurt you eventually. Oh my god. So this is an example of what I'm talking about. I can improve my design center so that I can produce 6 things at a time with more engineers, and I can get a little bit of a boost to performance. But ladies and gentlemen, that is $1 million that I don't need right now. You know what I mean? If that was at the end of the season and I'm pushing for it, we'd go. But I have a plan. I am building 3 things at a time, and I'm only building things when the ATR period is up. So I'm going to deny that budget. I don't need it, all right? Last year, I could do it for research, but for right now, it just doesn't work. I don't need to build 6 things at once, right? So that's a big no. I'm going to save that $1 million right there. It's funny how that popped up right as I was talking about it. That's a perfect example of it, right? All right, here we go. John, this isn't Be a Pro. You need to escape the AHL. Oh, don't worry. We'll get that done tomorrow. Be a Pro stream back on tomorrow, every second day. Rear wing, design center improvement. Yeah, that's good. All right, so now we have this. So how do I can I just send my second drivers? Daniel Ricciardo. All right, I'll send my affiliates. I'll send my technical chief, sure. Man, to reach the, they really want to see the drivers. That's not good for us. Design center. There you go. There's our engagement. All right, boom. All right, 5 more days. Ooh, look, I told you, the other teams were catching up on the corner. Ooh, let's see if we made the right decision, ladies and gentlemen. The fans, I asked you. You guys said the wings and the underfloor. Let's see if it was the right call or not. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew we had the advantage on the top speed, the DRS, and the reliability, right? But the cornering looked like it was close. All right, so let's take a look at this. So, ladies and gentlemen, we started the year at 1st. Now that the other teams have developed their car parts, we've dropped down to 4th. Our top speed is 3rd. Our DRS effectiveness is still 1st. Our low speed cornering, 7th. Our medium speed corner, 8th. Our high speed corner, 11th. And then we still got 1st, and 1st. So we can definitely still follow very effectively. But cornering has now become a problem. But ladies and gentlemen, hang on a second, right? So if I go to my warehouse, the new front wing, let's slap that sucker on just like that, right? The new rear wing, let's slap that sucker on just like that. And the new underfloor, let's slap that sucker on just like that. And with the 3 new car parts for Generation 2, what does the 2BCR car look like? Oh, baby. All right, so the next thing we need to build, top speed, the chassis. We need to improve the chassis. That is something that other teams have passed us, but look at that. First. That's what I like to see, baby. So we did a great job with our first stint of development. We knew that low speed, medium speed, and high speed were going to be an issue, and we countered the other team's development, man. We're coming after your ass, Verstappen. Hell yeah, we are. So, ladies and gentlemen, the car is ready to go. The season is starting. The stage is set, and it's time for 2BCR. Either Theo Pourchaire, Daniel Ricciardo, to achieve the impossible. A podium for the first time in our history. The best place we've ever finished has been 4th, or a race win, or a 1-2. Oh my god, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go. All right, so it's saying it. Car 1 performance, first on the grid. I can get 4th or better, sure. 3rd or better, sure, man. Oh man, see what I mean? I didn't want to put it all into the race weekend, because now, I mean, to get the most money, I have to get like 1st place. That's not easy, man. And also, like, what if Theo gets it and Daniel gets 2nd, but I had
starting here in Bahrain.
Bahrain! Woo!
The beginning of a brand new Formula 1 season. Every team, every driver, whether rookies or champions, all start here on 0, ahead of another year's battle for glory.
Shit.
Mercedes will be giving a shot to new talent this weekend. But the question is, can they compete with the old hands? Let's get on with the weekend.
How we doing, John? Doing pretty good, Lekka. Thanks for asking. Just having a fun time with F1 Manager right now. We got our 2BCR Racing, freaking 2BCR rocket ship. All right, so we got P1, P2, P3, then we got qualifying, and I'm going to be taking care of this the right way, all right? All right, so continue. Hard tires. We'll put some extra fuel in there. We want to make sure that we keep our engines under control, all right? So you guys can drive. I don't mind you driving, but I'm going to keep the engine down the entire time, all right? Keep the engine down. We don't need to overheat this sucker. And our engine here in Red Bull, it does, like, it's fast, but it breaks down the quickest out of all the engines, right? So if I can get this done as quick as possible, that's what I want. Manage session. Let's go. All right. Daniel, you're out first. Thank you, Peckett. Look at that. Have we built a demon this year? Serpent on the front. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Ricciardo is out first in Bahrain. I'm sending a message to the rest of the grid. I'm first. I'll be first in the race weekend. I'll be first in practice. First everywhere. Alpine second. Get out of here, Alpine. Alpine had to ruin my 1-2.
Yes, radio check left.
All right, so here we are on board with Daniel Ricciardo, man. Get your shit together. Start figuring out this track and tell me how fast this car is, all right? So, we're going to fast forward here. Time 16. Let them go around the track a bunch. We're trying to get 5 out of 5 of the car parts taken care of. That way, we can get the setup favorable to the driver's likings, okay? And the more they like the setup, the higher the confidence. All right, so I don't like this. Fucking practice, man. Thanks a lot, Haas. You want to get out of the way? All right, Daniel, we're going to test this rocket ship out right here, buddy. Time to get by this Haas. Let's go. Come on. Get by him. There you go. Get out of the way, Haas. Get out of the way, Haas. Get out of the way. It's free practice, dickhead. It's free practice, dickhead. Thank you. Good overtake, Daniel. Now bring that sucker back down. Bring that sucker back down. I just don't need to get stuck in traffic and end up crashing, right? I hate when the computers come out on front of you in practice. It's the most annoying thing. My God, Alex Albon just went wide on front of me. If you assholes crash into me, I swear to God, man. Isaac Hadjar getting a chance to race Valtteri Bottas in FP1, not even racing. And the Aston Martin on top of the timesheets early here in FP1. All right, let's go. Let's get around. Looks like we got clean roads on front of us. Theo Pourchaire is catching. Oh, my goodness. You slow bastards! I'm just trying to get through. I'm trying to race, man. All right, Theo, we got to go. Slow bastards. This is the problem now in practice. I'm going to be catching up to everybody. These back markers are terrible. Come on, Theo. Rocket ship. 2BCR rocket ship, Theo. In practice. You want to back out of that? You want to back out of that? Yeah, let's go side by side in practice. Thanks a lot, dickhead. Run him wide, Theo. Run him the hell wide. Bring that engine down. Bring that engine down. For God's sakes. Can't find an opening out here on the track. We got another one. Got another one. Is that the Alpine now? All right, you're catching up to Logan Sargent, and you're catching up. Oh, my God. They keep on throwing more drivers out on front of me. Thanks a lot. A Mercedes now gets in there. Fuck. I don't want to be close to drivers, man. I want clean air. Look at this. Look at this nonsense that Theo Pourchaire's got to put up with. Look at this. Look, what am I going to do? Look at these two. Both slowing each other down. Theo, can we get by? Can we get by these two clowns, man? Good luck, Theo. Let's see this. Let's see this. Even with DRS, you got a slipstream. No, ain't get. You bastards. You bastards. Look at this. Get out of the way. Practice is. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the. Now they're using battery to freaking defend. They're using battery to defend me, man. They're using battery. Excuse me. Excuse me. There you go. It's slipstream. He's coming back at him. Look at this. Look at this battle that we got here in practice. Excuse me. Thank you. Can I get by? Can I get by? Yeah, use your battery and defend. There you go. Like a lion. Good job there, Mercedes. Awesome job. Unbelievable, man. Just trying to get by. Burning through the engine. Burning through the tires. Burning through my battery. Excuse me. Excuse me, you slow pile of crap. Thank you very much. Next one up. All right, let me get through this guy. Jeez, man. Look what Theo Pourchaire's got to do. I had 4 cars come out right on front of me. Thanks a lot, computer. And then they just drive as slow as molasses. Just staying on front of you, overheating everything. All right, you want to get through? You want to get through? You want to get through? Get past them. Thank you. All right, Theo. My man got some clean air on front of him. We're going to battle into this corner, are we, Haas? We're going to battle into this corner. All right, we got clean air on front of us now. Thank God. That was a mess for Theo Pourchaire. Having to get by 3 different cars, man. Jeez. Keep the roads clean on front of me, please. Can't overtake an Alpine, cancel the season. The problem is everyone gets DRS, and I don't know. I'd imagine the programming becomes the same. The AI, once they feel that you're pushing behind them, they all of a sudden push everything. Even in practice, probably. Who knows? All right, so.
Any feedback on balance?
I struggled a lot last corners.
Don't worry.
Understood.
All right, so we got some feedback. Let's get back into the garage here. All right, Daniel Ricciardo, what are we changing, buddy? All right, so because I don't want to be doing too many laps, we are going to do a full set of changing here, okay? I'm not just going to be changing the front wings. I want to try to nail this in right away, and I don't want to be logging like 40-something laps every single time, you know what I mean? So we're going to try that for Daniel, all right? And we're going to slap on the new set of soft tires, all right? There you go. We got a hard tire and a soft tire to use here in FP1. Theo Porcher, let's try to get this done as well. Same thing with you, buddy. Gonna send that rear wing out that way. You there. Gonna send the traction that way. That looks good. That looks like it could work. And then this, I just gotta send it like there. There you go. That could work for Theo. Oh, we're gonna slap on the soft tire, alright? Alright, so let's get these changes to our cars done. In the past, because we had a very reliable car, I would do 2 sets of changes every practice. And I would only change the wings, right? Because they're very quick. But because we're now in a car where I don't want to have too many laps in practice, got to save that engine, we're just going to do it the right way. All right, so let's try to find a gap out there on the track. Probably behind Anton. No, there's Hamilton. Hamilton might be a dickhead. After Ocon. Ocon's the one. Number 12, Ocon. We'll get on front of, what's Bed? I don't even know who that is. So, Ocon, number 12. Let me wait for it. Let me wait for it. Ocon coming around. Coming around. Ocon. All right, we're good. Daniel Ricciardo, get out there. Theo Porcher. You're up next. Get out there, buddy. All right, so there's Ocon. Ocon should pass us on the straight. He does. And I get my boys, Daniel Ricciardo and Theo Porcher, into clean air with soft tires and the upgrade. That's what I do, man. That's what I do. That's what a good engineer needs to do. Get them in clean air out there. Connor Bedard, come on in. It's Bedard. Connor Bedard's made his way to Formula 1. He saw the success of the Utah Yeti GM. He said, hell yeah. I think I paid how much per month in Formula 1? Oh wow, that's my whole like contract. It's my 7-year deal. In 1 month in Formula 1. It's not that bad, but it's crazy numbers in Formula 1, man. Crazy ass numbers. So much money. Red Bull has Antonelli as the 3rd driver signed. Yep. Antonelli is there. I guess so in free practice 1, you're allowed to use your affiliates or your backup drivers to give them a chance to, I don't know, get a few more development points so they can get better faster. So sometimes the computers do it. I never do it. Why am I times 8, times 16? Jeez, I was going to say, that felt like a while and nothing got done. So, the good news is I'm barely pushing the car, ladies and gentlemen. Now, everyone's not pushing the car. And look where we are in the timesheet. 2nd and 5th, holding this sucker back, man. All right, so next up, let's see here. I'm catching up to Charles effing Leclerc. Leclerc, what kind of tires are you on, buddy? Let me go down here to Charles Leclerc. He's on 90. He's on fresh, soft tires, and I'm catching him. Now, those tires might have just been cooled, right? So, let me see what kind of pace I got here against the Ferrari. You guys can see if I'm making up distance or not, right? Times 2. I think his tires should be warm now. They're at 96%. They should be warm now. Look at me against the Ferrari. Woo! We're closing the distance on the Ferrari. He's pushing now. You can see in the corners. He's pushing now. Oh, baby. Look how fast we are, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a slipstream, right? Yeah, but look at that. We are beginning to overheat now. Staying in the turbulent air of the Ferrari, we're beginning to overheat the tires. It's also a hot day here in Bahrain. We're actually getting an overtake done. Oh, my God. We are so much faster. So much faster than you, Charles Leclerc. Would you mind letting us through? All right, not getting through. All right. Daniel, you're slow. I don't want the Ferrari to get behind, so just slow down a little bit here, all right? Same thing with you. Just slow down. We've done good. Don't push him. I don't need to crash right now, all right? Charles Leclerc, he's in 9th right now. Yeah, look, I'm on full slowdown mode. Full slowdown mode. Look at this. And I'm still just pounding around the track. This is so good. We got a freaking car, man. And that Red Bull engine is the difference, let me tell you. All right, so as soon as we get 5 out of 5, that's the day done. I'm not staying out there for long. I know we got to get the track acclimatization, but we got the car this year, so I can take a little bit away from practice. There you go. Nope, still 4 or 5.
Copy.
There you go, 5 of 5 for Theo. Whoa! No! I'm doing another lap. Didn't mean to do that. We're catching the Red Bull. I'm catching the Red Bull with Daniel Ricciardo, and I'm not even pushing. Oh, he's on hard tires, though. He's probably... Get out of the way! Get used to that! Get used to that! That's going to be happening all year long, Red Bull. Be slicing through those corners and just cutting you off on the apex. You see that? You're on times 8 again, Johnny. All right. We're all right. All right, so come on into the pits. There you go. My boys are in. And that is the day. So we got 22 laps done. That is more than enough. I've been in other, other practice sessions with 2BCR where we get like 30, 40 laps in, right? It's crazy. Don't need to do that. 22 laps is good. Everyone else is going to be around that amount of laps also. So let's just get FP1 done. Superbian Grand Prix move right there. That was a Visbra move. Must be similar to how Oscar was treated in the 2023 game. Was he not very good? It's only practice. Don't get too excited. You're right, Mr. Big Fries on kick. You're right. It's only practice. But still, man, I feel quick. I feel quick. The Red Bull engine, like, I get so used to the Mercedes engine because it's usually the one I pick. It's the one we've had for this. And the Mercedes engine just out of corners, you can just tell the acceleration is just not there. And so with the Red Bull engine, I'm able to overtake these guys, even in practice. So yeah, 22 laps is nice. What's the most out there? 25 by Alex Albon, 25 by Lewis Hamilton, 24 for Connor Bedard. Make that 25. Yeah, we're running the mill. 27 for Isaac Hadjar. 22 is good, man. Didn't waste too many. Didn't go way up there. Good. Keep the reliability where it needs to be. Now I got to guess again with our changes, right? There it is. So, yeah, so Max wasn't practicing. Yeah, they had Kush Manny, and they had Kimi Antonelli for Red Bull. So I'd imagine the FP2 things are going to change a little bit. Nice job, boys. We got to get the driver preparation ready to go. All right, so car setup for Daniel. It's only at 55%, not great, but we were able to get the traction into the area where it should be, so that's good. I'll move it down a little bit. Probably has to go up, to be fair, just because we're on a track. I'll go like right there. Yeah. No, I'll go down with it, and then move it down one more. Yeah, go down with it. There you go. Go down with it right there. Beautiful. And then you, no, not you. Right there-ish, and then you. Right there. There it is. I think that one could work for Daniel Ricciardo. We're going to try it out. 20 laps. Medium tires. And we're going to just ease into this. Keep that engine low. All right. Theo Pourchaire, same thing. We got a good one. I'm going to go rear wing open a little bit. This one's going to go open. We're going to move that there. And we're going to move that there, and get that one move a little bit. Good. I'll leave it there for... Ooh. I don't know. This one's a weird one. Yeah, we'll try that out. We'll try... That could be it. That could be it for Theo Pourchaire. We'll try that one. Try that setup. And let's turn off our fuel. All right, perfect. Let's go to FP2, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny is just sandbagging.
Green light now.
And there's no... it's practice, man. I just got to get the drivers confident. All right, so get out there and do your thing. Now, if any team puts their driver out right on front of me, I'm going to be pissed. Freaking Yuki Tsunoda. It's the Red Bull, though. It's far enough up the road. That's not bad. All right, I got clean air. No one come out. No one come out. No one come out. Thank you. Just got to watch this every single lap. No one come out. No one come out. Damn you, Lewis. Lewis, what the fuck? Lewis Hamilton came right out on front of the Red Bull. The Red Bull gets past him. There you go. God damn it, man. Freaking just playing games with the Red Bull. Throwing the car right out on front of him. It's getting busy out there now. No, oh, jeez. There it is. There's another bad one. Look at this. The Haas comes right out on front of the Ferrari. We got some room before we catch up to Lewis Hamilton. Daniel Ricciardo is making up ground, though. The Ferrari doesn't seem to be fast. And look at this. Daniel Ricciardo is caught up to these two goofs. Oh, my God. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? There's two of them. There's two of them, man. There's two of them. What am I going to do? Oh, the track is so... There's cars everywhere. Oh, for God, there's 3 of them. All right, Daniel. Daniel, calm down. Just calm down. We're going to bring you in. Calling you in. Calling you in, Daniel. Yeah, good job. Good job. Get by. Calling you in. Theo, we're going to call you in. Track is just freaking filled with traffic right now. Not having this. Come on in. I'll make a minor change, and I'll find a gap out there for you guys, all right? So the minor change we're going to make is just going to be... Yeah, so the good. I got you good again. So let's take the rear wing that way. That way. There you go. Just going to change it up pretty heavy, and that way we'll be able to see. Same tires, same everything, all right? Boom. There it is. Porsche. What do we got? So it looks like the rear wing is way off for Theo. So we'll just move these 2, just like that. Same setup, all right? So if you're only changing the wings, see how much quicker it gets to change? So you can instantly get back out there. So I got to find a gap. Got to find a gap in the road after Logan Sargent, maybe? After Logan Sargent, but if I don't time it right, that could be rough. After Hulkenberg. Yeah, after Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg is gone. Ricardo. Theo, go. Go, 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 go. Get out there, boys. Get out there. Beat that Williams. All right, my boys are out there, and they get beautiful. All right, so we got clean air again. Daniel, start using that battery. All right, so Theo and Daniel Ricciardo are both out there going around. They have to start again. They're not at 205 anymore because I changed it. Let me just back Theo off a little bit. Theo is getting a bit of a slipstream off of Daniel. I don't need that. Don't fight your teammate, buddy. Don't fight your teammate. Daniel, let's use a battery and get away from Theo here, all right? Daniel, you want to speed up a little bit there, bud? I don't know why Daniel's tires are so Oh, Daniel's tires are cold because Theo's tires got warm, getting stuck behind Daniel. All right, hang on. Just using my battery to get ahead with Daniel Ricciardo. Not using battery with Theo Pourchaire. Trying to just make sure here that I don't get these 2 drivers to crash into one another. All right, so Theo, just back off, buddy. Back off. Oh, here comes Drugovich. Oh, thank you, Drugovich. Thanks, buddy. Just put your fat ass right on front of me. All right, so that's good for Theo. He's almost backed up enough. Problem is, am I going to be able to get by Drugovich here? Let's see. Yeah, I got to get by it. Yeah. Get your temperatures under control, Daniel. What is going on? Why are they still cold? Holy fuck, buddy. It's a cold night. It's nighttime here in Bahrain, so I just imagine that it'd be hot. There you go. Get by, Daniel. Get by, my man. Beautiful. All right, drive normally and get your engine up. All right, so Theo, you're up next. Don't let those tires cool, man. John, you get sacked in the morning if you were a race engineer. Why? What did I do? But for good, the memes are funny in voice clips. Ferrari is too frustrating to watch. In real life or in this game? Sargent is still in this universe. Logan Sargent still in this universe, man. Yeah, another team picked him up. Remember, we got 11 teams on the grid, so yeah, it's going to happen. Got to fill up those seats. All right, so next up is Theo Pourchaire trying to get through. Oh, God. Theo, any chance I got to push? I'll push down the start-finish straight. Not right now. Not right now, Theo. Not right now, because Daniel's right up the road. All I'm going to do is push right into this guy and then be in the turbulent air of Daniel Ricciardo. Oh, my goodness. All right, there you go. Get that move done. Get that move done. Deploy, 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 deploy. Get that move done. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, bring it down, bring it down. All right, and we are good. We got clean air out in front of us now with Daniel Ricciardo and Theo Pourchaire, so let's get around. Time 16. No one else come out, please. Hulkenberg. Oh, you son of a bitch. He was going in, thank God. Yeah, we're good. All right, we should be able to get this up to 5 now. I get another minor change in. I'm not going to do a major change in this one. Although, what's our laps up to? Our laps are up to 13. I might just finish with this 5, to be honest. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Get out of the way. Thank you. Finally, something goes my way. Both cars that I was catching up to went into the pits before I caught up to them. And now I got a lot of clean air on front of me. This is great. Hell yeah. Just keep on going around, boys. So is Max here? Yeah, Max is here. Sonoda's here. Charles Leclerc is there. Yeah, they're using their main drivers now.
Balance.
All right, we got a good balance.
Update.
All right, so.
Yep, good. Copy that, mate. Understood.
All right, so I got 18 laps. I'd really to get more. I'd have to. That's enough. That's enough for the day. That's enough for the day. Yeah, that's enough. I don't want to do any more. That's enough. All right, so I can edit the car. It's not great, but I have all those things like smaller. We'll be able to get this. That's enough. That's enough. All right, I do not want to overuse our engine. Don't want to overuse this car. We got to think about reliability, all right? So we are in 10th and 13th. Remember, we didn't go out there on a soft tire set, though, all right? I went to the hards. I thought I might get another few laps in there, but that's all right. Sonoda is way too fast in this game. Yeah, I know, right? It's a video game. At the end of the day, it's all just numbers and RNG, right? So anyone can compete with Max Verstappen, when in real life, it's like, nah, that second Red Bull seat, not even a chance of being anywhere near Max Verstappen. Johnny, let him push to the end. Let him push? Are you crazy? Yeah, that's what I need. My 2BC rocket ship that I've been cultivating and creating for the better part of like a year now, to just push it in practice, crash, red line, overheat, ruin it. No, I don't need that, all right? 14th and 16th. It's called sandbagging, baby. We're good. All right. 10 minutes to go. Just trying to save my voice for the actual race, because it's going to get intense, man. I know it. I effing know it. Damn, it really does take longer than I thought. When I'm live streaming, it feels like it takes forever at time 16. When I'm just playing by myself, I don't know what it is. I feel like the need to talk and not have dead air. Maybe that's the reason. Sonoda is unreal. Hey, guys, it's just practice. Max is just easing into it. Don't worry. Once you see qualifying and Max puts that time up there, like he always does, we'll realize, you know? Don't worry. Max has got this, man. All right. George Russell with the Mercedes. Pierre Gasly on top. So there are your FP2 numbers. Good job, boys. Driver preparation. I'll work that now. Don't worry. So we're going to do two major changes. One here to start, and then one in the middle. And hopefully no one comes out on front of us, all right? So here we go. Rear wing angle. Just put that somewhere in the middle. You go right there, and then you two. I'm going to need you to move that way. I'm going to need you to move that way. And I'm going to need you... Nope. Okay, so there's something has to change here. Something is not right. Something ain't right. Nope. Okay, so that's got to be right there. That one's got to be right there. This one I think has got to be on that side. And then you two fucks, you've got to be, yeah. Maybe that's it. That might be it for Daniel Ricciardo. That might be like 90 plus. So we're going to try that out. 20 laps. Keep your engine down. I don't care about our times. And you, let's see what we got. Okay, you're way off. So this is a little bit easier to fix here. Yeah, you have to go that way. You have to go that way. Yeah, that'll naturally fix you two. And then you need a push that way. Yeah. And then you right there. Boom! That's got to be it for Theo Porsche. There's one thing that I could change, maybe. But I think both of these setups will put them in the 90s, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so you're good. You're good. Practice 3. Let's go. Grid looks all over the place. No idea what the real order in qualifying is. It's practice, man. Like the times are not legit. Like there is some like facts to it. Like someone in the top 5 is not gonna miss out in Q3, right? Like, but you're not gonna just be able to tell. Like they could have a lap where they get a slipstream from a car on front of them who's faster, and so they could use their battery. It could be fresh tires. I don't know how hard they push, when they push. There's a lot, man. I don't know. So time 16. Let's see what we got. So a 135.5 we are setting. Alex Albon splits the difference. The Haas splits the difference, right? So we're driving as fast as any of the midfielders right now, but I'm not putting any fuel into the car, and I'm not pushing the tires. I'm not letting them use the battery. The battery wears down quickly. The gearbox wears down quickly. The engine wears down quickly. I don't need to be wearing this shit down in practice, man. Just let them go around and let me try to get this set up so I get their confidence nice and high, and then they'll figure it out on the qualifying. They'll figure it out in race day. That's as far as I'm concerned, that's good enough. All right, Daniel Ricciardo catching up to Pierre Gasly. All right, Daniel, you have caught Pierre Gasly, so I want you to just coast now, all right, bud? Just
Fine, let's
coast.
keep looking
You can
after
stay
these
behind them. Don't overtake them because we're already at 3 out of 5. Just take it as some dirty air testing right now, all right? I'm not going to go for the overtake. We're just going to get to 5 out of 5 here. We should be... Oh, my God. The Aston Martin Bottas just came out on front of Porsche. Porsche gets the overtake done. There you go, Theo. Theo and Bottas are fighting right now. Oh, my God, you two clowns. Please don't fuck around. Don't... Oh, but Bottas gets the overtake done. Look at these two. What are you doing? What are you two doing? Back and forth. Just go, Bottas. I'm telling him not to push. You're on soft tires. If you're going to push, push. If you're not, then just slot in position. Fucking computers, man. Do what I'm doing. I'm not looking to overtake these guys, even though I'm faster. Bottas just starts fighting like it's a race. Gonna fucking crash, man.
Do you think you'd benefit from another set?
There you go.
Yeah, it seems in the ballpark.
Nice job, Daniel. Seems in the ballpark. All right, so Daniel is happy with his setup. Can I get Theo in right here, or is he going to have to go another lap? Come on, Theo. Say 5 out of 5. Say 5 out of 5. Say 5 out of 5. Come on, Theo. Say 5 out of 5. Say 5 out of 5, Theo. Say 5 out of 5, Theo. No, Theo's got to do another lap. He did not get it done in time. He's going to pop up right now. 5 out of 5. There it is. Thanks a lot.
Limiter on,
That's
please.
All right, so let's see what we got for Daniel. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, that is beautiful. Now we know where this middle one's got to go, so there's no hiding anymore. There is no hiding anymore. All right, so what I'm going to do is, here, we got to get this one right. Sometimes I make this mistake of trying to figure it out based on the setup I have. Let's just get the big sweeping ones done, right? So rear wing, somewhere there. Front wing, somewhere there. We're just going to put them there. My traction, this one's big. Somewhere there. My cornering, somewhere there. All right, and then this somewhere there. So we're around it now. All right, so let's try to figure this out. If I move you this way, no. So the rear wing's going to have to go up one more, but we got to get that down, though, too. Can I get the rear wing like there and then bring this sucker back? No. Okay, so the rear wing and the front wing, it's not easy, man. I don't know what's going on. It's got to be on this side. Got to be like that. Yeah, it's got to be like that, and then we got to somehow get the front wing up there. This is not easy. This is a not easy setup here in Bahrain. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. And then, yeah, that's the one. There it is. We have built it, ladies and gentlemen. That is totally the one. All right, Daniel. Now you got your 20 laps. Now you're going to throw on those soft effing tires. We're going to see what your pace is. I didn't do shit. Don't you dare screw around with me. 20 laps. Tires, yeah, and the car setup, yeah, that's good. All right, so I think I got it. F1 Sliders 2024, the game. Hey, man, you don't have to do it. You can just simulate past it, but it really helps out your driver's confidence. So, Daniel, it's going to take a long time to get that thing done because it is a full set of changes. Theo Porsche is in next. Let's see Theo. Let's see Theo. Oh, yeah, Theo's already loving his car, man. Great job, Theo. So 96% is already pretty damn good. I don't really need to change it. But let's do the same thing that we did here with Daniel Ricciardo, and let's see if we can figure it out, all right? Exact same thing. So we got to get the straights there. Got to get you somewhere there. All right, just going to get you there-ish, so that you're going to go twice there. There it is, there it is. That's the one. That's the one. All right, let's see if that fixes it. So his best setup right now is 96%. We'll see if that changes it, all right? Very good. 20 laps. Tires. Going to go softs. Change it up. All right, so get them both ready to go. I'll send them back out there in some open traffic, and let's see if we go some clean air. Let's see what they can do. Very nice. Let's just wait for Theo to get done. Send them both there at the same time. All right, where do I got my opening? Behind Max. Behind Max is an opening. Behind Max is an opening. I want to see if I can close the distance on Max Verstappen, all right? Max turning the penultimate corner. Daniel, get out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-second gap. Oh, my God. Did that Haas just go out? Oh, my God. I just sent out Porsche. Oh, it's coming in. Okay, good. The Haas was coming in. Theo Porsche and Daniel Ricciardo. All right, so turn up your engines a little bit. All right, and I am going to let them use fuel, ladies and gentlemen. Not push fuel, but we're not going to hold back the engines now. Get your tires up at temperature, and let's see what kind of lap time they can put in, all right? I don't know. Are they going to be up to... Yeah, I think they're up to temperature. 95 should be temperature. Starting the lap a little bit low. That's all right. They got clean air on front of them. 96 is where it comes up. The next lap actually might be even faster. So we're in 7th and 11th right now. Let's see where Daniel and Theo Pourchaire, not even pushing full, but with the new setup, soft tires, and them getting a little bit more fuel. Let's see. Yeah, that lap was slow because, yeah, so let them go another lap here. Let's see if they're putting in green sectors. Green sector for Theo Pourchaire. Sector 1. Yellow second sector, yeah, so maybe a slipstream was helping them out. 8th and 9th. There's also a lot of fuel in the car, right? So maybe when they had less fuel, they were actually going faster. Yeah, they're climbing up the standings, one lap at a time. Let's see again. Yeah, there it is. Daniel Ricciardo, 5/10 off the leader now, not even pushing. There it is. Theo, can you match that? Theo moves up to 7th. Slowly, right? Slowly reeling him in. Ricciardo might put a good lap in here because, yeah, Theo Pourchaire up to 3rd. There it is as the fuel drops. Daniel Ricciardo stuck behind this freaking car. Come on, Daniel. Just get by him. Why do I gotta micromanage everything? Oh, my God, man. It's always some fucking... That Theo Pourchaire caught up to... Look at this. Look at this because of this stupid fucking Williams. That is slow as hell, man. And now I'm overheating everything. Oh, Daniel, can we just get by, you stupid Williams? God, why do you hold up the faster cars? Just let them by, man. Thanks a lot. Yeah, push. Use your battery. He's using battery. He is using battery. What an asshole, man. Holy shit, it's practice, dude. What is your problem? Fucking AI are just assholes in this game. They are just assholes. They literally use battery to freaking fight you in practice when you're just trying to get it done. He's battling me. It's just the same AI as it is in the game, I'm telling you. Oh, what a joke. Who's behind? Pourchaire's behind. Pourchaire, calm down, all right? Calm down, buddy. Pourchaire's got a slipstream. I got to calm him down. Got to calm Pourchaire down. He's behind Daniel, but he's getting the slipstream. Oh, my God, would you calm down? Would you calm down? Would you stop pushing into Daniel's gearbox? Please. Don't need you guys crashing right now. Thank you. Is that even enough? Enough of a gap? That's enough of a gap. There it is. Optimal! The car setup is perfect. Thank you. No problem, Daniel.
Yeah, copy that.
All right, Daniel. Time to come on in, bud. We got a perfect car setup. Theo. One more lap. Theo doesn't get it done at the same time that Daniel does. Theo's got to go an extra lap. Yep. Either no, optimal.
Understood.
We got optimal setups, ladies and gentlemen. So Daniel Ricciardo, let's see. Damn it! Ah! 99%. I wasn't able to get the 100. I'm not changing it now. I'm not changing it now, man. 90 fucking 9. Oh, I wanted the 100, man. I wanted the 100. It was right there. Pourchaire in. Let's see Pourchaire's setup. Bullshit! Pourchaire's going to have an advantage over Daniel Ricciardo. 1% advantage. Daniel, I'm sorry, buddy. The young man, he knows how to set up his car. That's why he took that extra lap. That extra lap. That track climatization is low? No, it is low, but I don't care because we have the faster car. Uruzuk, I cannot worry about... Like, with the Mercedes engine, because you have reliability, you find every 10th that you can. So maximizing your performance in practice really does help you out. But now that I have a fast car, and it's not a reliable engine, the more laps I put in practice, or it's less lap. Like, I went 27 and 25. Like, it's too much, man. I'll burn through my engine, dude. Setup doesn't give actual performance boost, only a mental boost. Right, it's trying to get their confidence up. Exactly. So I'm not putting the confidence up with the acclimatization or the parts. I'm trying to get the confidence as high as I can because of the setup. That's what I'm doing. So we're going to see what their confidence is at now. All right, so Pierre Gasly, Yuki, Max, Oscar, and we're 5th and 6th. There you go. So my driver preparation, 88 and 90, right? Because of the setup satisfaction, boom, it's there. I wasn't able to get the track and the car parts, but that's what we did in previous years. We'd stay out there for like 35, 40 laps in practice, not doing that. But because we were able to accomplish the confidence, boom, that's how they start the race now, right? It's good enough. It is good enough. And now we got qualifying, and they're feeling good. Woo! Qualifying with this new car. Come on.
Bahrain's track is dusty and abrasive, And even under the floodlights, qualifying is tough on soft tires. Teams will need to use their tire allocations wisely.
Oh, I will. Don't worry.
And of course, there's the Williams driver.
Theo!
Drew, how do you think
Why
they'll
you
fare today?
got an umbrella on? It's not raining and it's nighttime. You're not protecting yourself against rain or sunlight in Bahrain. Why you got an umbrella? I don't know.
Fortunately for us, it's nearly time for them to hit the track.
Fucking guy rocking an umbrella at night in the desert. What? Alright, so 99% for Daniel. I can try to change it, but that's a good enough. That's his confidence is very high. Both of our confidences are very high. It's in the second tier of blue. Really good. So if you take a look at the driver confidence, fucking Theo Pourchaire's accuracy is 100 out of 100. Braking, cornering, overtaking, and defending weak. But, I mean, what does he need to overtake or defend if he just gets out on front in pole position? And Daniel, his accuracy, 98. Braking, cornering, but look at his overtaking and defending. 9. Like, Daniel's a racer, man. In the race, he can defend that position. If these guys start battling each other out on front, Daniel might be a dirty-ass driver, man. I don't know what he's going to do. So we're going to use our only set of... So we're only going to be using soft tires. I'm going to be using... I got to save 2 fresh sets of softs, man, for the race. To give ourselves that huge advantage. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have worked all year long. All 2 years. This is our 3rd year here for this car. We can now turn it up in qualifying, all right? We get to taste the real pace of 2BCR. So, let's go.
Green light.
All right. So I want to find some clear air out there on the track. I'm not going first, all right? I'm going to wait for these guys to go around, and when they hit the halfway mark, then I'm going to go. That way, I maybe give myself the best chance to find a gap, right? So Gasly is the one. When he turns turn, I think it's like 8 or 9 or some shit. Not this one, this turn right here. And he's making it. I can see him in the bottom corner of my eye. I'm going to send Theo out there first, and I'm going to send Daniel 2, 3, 4 seconds behind him, all right? I want clean air. There you go. So we should get the lap done before Gasly catches up to us, and then hopefully no one else comes out on front of us, all right? So I swear to God, if they interrupt my qualifying laps and I don't make it into Q2, I'm be so pissed. Nobody come out as you can come out now. All right, hang on. You can still come out. No one come out now. 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 No one. Sonoda! You Red Bull piece of shit! Remember, he did this before. Yuki, I hate you so much. Why do you have to come out of the pits right now? He's going to interrupt our lap. He's going to interrupt our lap, I'm telling you. There goes Yuki Tsunoda. Is there anyone else coming out of the stupid pit lane, man?
Okay, so you got no
22,
cars.
get going. All right, so it looks like Ricardo,
Okay, let's
or
go.
Pourchaire, he's the first one up. Pourchaire's only going to have to deal with Yuki Tsunoda. Same thing with Daniel. It's only one car in our way. It could be worse. Hopefully we catch him on that straight right after this chicane. Get through the corner. 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 Get through the corner! Drive, Yuki, you slow bastard! Drive! Drive, drive, drive! Oh my God, Yuki, I think we got by. Here comes Daniel. I think we got by. Oh my God, get out of the way. Get out of the way. All right, Daniel had an easier time getting by. Theo Pourchaire had to get by in the middle of a corner. Fucking AI on qualifying, dude. All right, but remember, if he loses a 10th or so, it's not the end of the world because, what's it called? It's Q3, right? So, should be able to get in. And the first time that 2BCR is going to get across the line on a qualifying lap here in year 3, Pourchaire sets a 29.5, followed up by Ricardo at a 29.2. So Pourchaire's lap seemed to have been affected ahead of the Aston Martin, ahead of Max Verstappen by 0.8. Woo! Now Max might have had his lap interrupted with some traffic. I don't know. We're looking good, ladies and gentlemen. That is some good pace out in front. All right, so, I mean, we're through to Q2. I'm not doing another lap. We're good, ladies and gentlemen. We are good. Hamilton is, oh my God, Piastri 4/10 behind us. Hamilton 7/10 behind us. Yuki and Max in this 8/10 behind us, man. Mercedes 1 second behind. Holy shit! All right, we got a race car. We got a rocket ship. Should be good enough for Q2. Oh, yeah. Bottas, though, he's 1/10 down. So the Aston Martin might be the team to be beaten this year, man. Oh, Red Bull, what has happened to you? Although Yuki just put in a lap 4:10 slower than us, so the Red Bull is closer than it looks. Everyone's out on track. I could care less. Bottas and Gasly both close to Daniel Ricciardo. So, yeah, the Aston's got a good car. We'll take a look at it after. All right. Oh, my God. Charles Leclerc is not out. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Ferrari. What in the hell? Charles Leclerc out in Q3. Going to be starting the race in 20th, ladies and gentlemen. That is a Ferrari moment indeed. His teammate, Lewis Hamilton, in 8th. So there definitely was pace in the car. Probably just ran into traffic, man. Traffic is brutal. Traffic is effing brutal in this. All right, so now we got Q2. I'm going to use the same tires for Q2, all right? We should be able to get top 10 with this, so here we go. Start qualifying. Same tires. All right, so we're going to wait for the same thing to try to get the track open. If I go out right now, more than likely I will run into traffic because everyone else is just going to throw their cars out. But if I wait a few, then I can just remove a few from potentially being on front of me for the hot lap, right? If they're out in front of me doing their own hot lap, and as long as they're not going to pass me as I'm doing my out lap, we're good. Oh, geez, only one car out there. I'm going to wait for Russell to go around. I'm going to wait for Gasly to get to turn 11. Russell, you can go around me, buddy. Gasly, and now I'm going to go. Now I'm going to go. Daniel first. Theo was out first last time. This time it's going to be Daniel. All right, Theo, go. All right, so there you go. So Russell is on his hot lap right now. I shouldn't be able to catch George Russell. Maybe I do towards the end of the lap. I don't think so, though. He's going to be flying. And then other cars, if they come out of the pit, wait for it. Wait for it. Don't come out of the pit. 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 Don't you dare come out of the pit. Don't come out of the pit. Woo! All right, we should get a clean lap in. Thank you, Yuki. And as long as we don't catch up to George Russell, who's on his in lap right now, we should get a completely clean lap. I think we won't catch George. George is way ahead. He's going to take that final corner any moment now. Daniel Ricciardo and Theo Pourchaire, perfect, man, perfect. Got clean air, got complete clean air. And here we go, right? So Gasly, a 29.3. Gasly sets a 29.3. Up first is Daniel Ricciardo across the line. And registers a 29.1. Fuck yeah, on worn tires. Next up, Theo Pourchaire, across the line, registers a 29.1. Separated by 0.05 of a second is Daniel Ricciardo and Theo Pourchaire. Oh, God, they're going to be battling like crazy. They're going to be battling like crazy. 2BCR. All right, so we're through to Q3. Yes! Qualifying is easy. This is no problem now. One tire for Q3 and Q2. Yes. All right. Let's see what Max and Yuki do. Yuki goes 2/10 slow. I mean, they're only 2/10 behind us, so it's not like we're way out on front, but that is some serious qualifying pace now. It's a completely different car. Max just got 10th. He is 1.3 seconds behind. Whoa. He must have ran into traffic. All right, we'll keep an eye on Max Verstappen as he goes and does his second. You got to do another lap, Max. You got to get new tires on now, Max. Max, you got to get new tires on now, Max. Max, you got to go, buddy. Max, you got to go, buddy. Max, you got to get out there now, buddy. Is Max done? Is Max done? Tsunoda's out. Max, you got to go. Max Verstappen is... I don't know if he's going to make it. I don't know if he's going to make it. There's a lot of cars on track. Max slaps on a new fresh set of soft tires. He is in 12th right now. The Red Bull have not been ready to go for year number 3. Will he get out? He's got... the fastest lap is 129. He's already out there at 140. And Max is going to stop the kick on his out lap. Oh, my God. Max Verstappen puts his fat ass right on front of the kick. And that's going to slow down Max even more. All right, Max. Max is like, what, a 5-time champion in this? 2024 would have been 4 times. 2025, he won last year. That's 5. Yeah, he's a 5-time-in-a-row champion. Max. He's got another car behind him. Is that car in a hot lap? Is that car in a hot lap? I think he is. Max going to have to pull over again. Max going to have to pull over. You got a minute to get to the finish line, Max. You got a minute to get to the finish line. Will Max Verstappen be fast enough to log a lap? I don't know if you should be warming up your tires anymore, buddy. 40 seconds. Did Max and Red Bull pull off a masterclass here? Hang on. Hang on. You got 30 seconds to get to the finish line. You got to speed up now. Max, you got to speed up now, buddy. You can't be coasting. 20 seconds. The finish line is after the corner up the road. 15 seconds, Max. 12 seconds, Max. Get on your fucking horse. 10 seconds. Is he gonna get there? 6 seconds. 5. I think he's gonna do it. And Max Verstappen gets the line, and he's going to log a lap time. Holy shit, they almost got caught out. But he's got traffic on front of him, ladies and gentlemen. What will Max Verstappen do? Let's fast forward a little bit. There's the Aston. Gets out of the way. That's not going to slow him down at all. Next up at the Mercedes, and it's through the second sector, the windy sector. There goes Max into the hairpin. There's a kick. There's a kick on front of him right at the corner. The same kick that you blocked, Max. Although I think Max is going to get him on the straight. I think Max is going to get him on the straight here. Yeah, that's not going to hurt Max. Max is blasting, dude. I think the Mercedes ahead of him is on a hot lap as well. He's not going to catch him. Max is able to find some clean air right at the end. A great call by Red Bull. And is he going to get through here? Max Verstappen, penultimate corner. There's the finish line. He comes across. Oh, he only improves up to 8th, 5/10 off the lead. Max Verstappen and the Red Bull might not have the same pace that we've seen in previous years. Wow. But he is in Q3. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. 1-2, pole position, and front row lockout. Front row lockout for... Oh, no way. Calm down. Calm down. All right, so now, ladies and gentlemen, I got 2 fresh sets of soft tire. I got 4 fresh sets of softs. Yes! So I'm going to do 2 laps here in qualifying, both on fresh sets, and let's see what we can do. All right? One time I'll let Theo go first. The second time I'll let Daniel go first. All right? So, Theo, you're going to lead. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. Same strategy, all right? Wait for a car to get to that turn. There goes Yuki. All right? Yeah, there goes Lando. Because there's only 10 cars now, you should be able to avoid the traffic. All right, so, Theo, you're going to go first. All right, 1, 2, 3. We do want a little bit of a slipstream, so there you go, Daniel. You're up next, bud. All right, so Gasly's out. There goes Russell. Come on, everyone, out of the pits, out of the pits. There's 4 more cars. I need 4 of you guys. There's 3 more cars in the pits. Come on, get out. There's 2 more cars in the pits. Come on. Come on, get out now. Get out now. Hamilton, yes! We're good. We're good, ladies and gentlemen. We will not catch up to those guys. Everyone's going to get clean air. No shenanigans with traffic, all right? So it seems like 29, like a low 29s were the qualifying pace. 29-1s, right? Can we get into the 28s? Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Our two BCR drivers are off. Let's see what they can do. Tsunoda logs a 29.5, so mid-29s. We can beat that. Bottas. Across the line. No, they're doing theirs. Norris, wow, 1.3 slower than Yuki. McLaren doesn't got that speed. Here comes Theo Pourchaire. All right, we're going to log our lap time now. Theo Pourchaire across the line. He's going to... A 28.9. We do break into the 28s. A 28.9 while Daniel gets a 29. Theo's got qualifying pace. 28.9. He breaks into it. Come on, man. That might be the qualifying lap right there. That might be pole position right there. That was a hell of a lap. That was a hell of a lap there by Theo Pourchaire.
Box at the end of this lap.
All right, the young man's got that pace. The young man's got qualifying pace, Daniel. You're going to be in second a lot, man. All right, we'll slap on the new softs. Slap on the new sauce, and we're going to wait to the end. All right, so wait for everyone. Everyone comes in. Everyone's going to be going out now, so we're going to wait for it. Wait for it. Just wait long enough so I don't have to deal with any traffic. Guarantee that they'll have to deal with no traffic, all right? So Theo Pourchaire went first last time. Maybe the clean air was actually what is a good thing. All right, so this time, Daniel, you're going to go first, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll give him 4 seconds this time, not 3, all right? There goes Daniel, ahead of Hamilton, ahead of Yuki. All right, ladies and gentlemen, everyone is out. Lando, you're going to start this. Oh, Lando, he's going to be interrupted by his teammate, Oscar Piastri. What is McLaren doing right? Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, no, 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 no. Lando, he's going to get by Oscar. Okay, he's not going to have his lap times affected. That's good. So let's take a look at the sector times, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? I'll give you Theo Pourchaire and Daniel Ricciardo sector times as well. They're going to be starting their hot laps in the next one. Lando Norris has got a green first sector. We're worried about purples, right? Greens are not a big deal right now. We're worried about purple sectors. Those are the ones we are looking for. All right, so Lando, let's see what he's going to do. Cross the line. Lando, a green second sector at all? Green second. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. What happened there? A yellow flag for somebody. Oh my God. No freaking way. Max Verstappen in Q3 spinning the car out? What is What is happening? Max is partying way too hard after the last 5 championships, man. Red Bull cannot believe what they're witnessing. Their dynasty might be coming to an end, man. Yes. Well, that's his lap. He ain't going to improve on that. Yeah, that's his lap. Unless that was his out lap, man. I don't know. I think that's it for Max. It's got to be. All right, so we're on board here with Daniel Ricciardo leading the pack now, right? We're going to know his lap times first. So, here we go, Daniel. A purple first sector for Theo. He's on pole position, and he just improved his first sector, while Daniel Ricciardo went slower first time around. Max is not improving. We got green sectors for everybody else, but I don't see purples anywhere, man. All right, so we should be good. Interval leader. Here we go. Theo Pourchaire, what are you going to do, buddy? First, it's going to be Daniel Ricciardo. Second sector coming up at the end of this S. First you take the left-hander, then you take the right-hander, and it should be Sector 2 somewhere around here. There it is. Daniel Ricciardo improves on his second sector. Theo Pourchaire does not have a good second sector. Now, it might have only been 1,000th off his speed, but we have a race right here between the two 2BCR cars. Can Daniel Ricciardo improve upon his time and take away pole position from Theo Pourchaire? Daniel Ricciardo, across the line, does not improve upon his time. Theo Pourchaire, sorry, he did. He's 900ths down. Theo Pourchaire does it. And it's a 1-2 lockout for 2BC Racing, baby. These guys are so close to one another. It is crazy. Unless we have something from Lando and Norris, but I see yellows. There's no way. There's no way. The only guy maybe is Oscar Piastri with 2 green sectors, but he was already 8/10 off the lead. Let me see here. Let me see. Max Verstappen got up to 4th somehow. Very nice. Oscar Piastri is the only one that I'm afraid of right now. Let's see. Piastri. Cross the line. Can he improve upon his time? He's got to be. It was greens across the board. Piastri. He goes up to 7th, right behind his teammate Lando. What a qualifying lap for Bottas. It's official, ladies and gentlemen. Unless, wait, one more driver. One more driver. He's in. He's in. It's an official front row lockout for 2BCR in their first Grand Prix in year number 3. Whoa. A 29.5 down to a 29.1 down to a 28.9. Damn, he figured it out. Even Daniel improved. 29.2 to 29.1 to 29.0. Whoa. Yes. Great job, guys. Great effing job, man. All right, here we go. Man, practice and quality. We're an hour and a half into this.
And it's nearly time.
I feel spent.
Laps
Now I got the race.
Bahrain International Circuit.
Bahrain has seen some of the most dramatic races in F1, like Sergio Perez's incredible 2020 victory, surging ahead from being last on the opening lap.
I remember that one.
The Bahrain International Circuit is a challenging track, and the cars routinely have to brake from high gear to low to take the narrow turns. With the need for downhill braking, the risk of locking up is one drivers will need to manage. It's all about focus and balance to get victory here. Well, there's nothing quite like it. Welcome along to race day.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so it's only 23 degrees Celsius today, so it's at nighttime, so we don't have to worry about overheating. We can definitely put some fuel into the car, but this engine also saves fuel, so I think I'll be fine to start the race the way it is. Oh my god. Okay, so am I giving the soft tire to Theo and giving the medium tire to Daniel, or are we just going even strategies and they both have the chance to win the Drivers' Championship by battling one another? Oh, no. Part of me wants to keep them apart, man. I don't know. The same strategy? Oh, shit. We don't even get to have the year where we get papaya rules like McLaren where they work together. You guys are they're just going to battle, huh? Camster. John, I'm calling the FIA. I know your car's illegal. Oh. Even strategy, let them fight. You guys are insane. All right, they're gonna fight. They're gonna fucking crash into one another, man. All right, I'm gonna give them no favoritism. All right, they're gonna let them go. Papaya rules are so lame. All right, fine, fair enough. We don't have lame rules in 2BCR. All right, fuck. I've done my job as the principal. I delivered a front row lockout with 2 qualifying beast cars. If they crash, it's on them. I'll bring in freaking Kimi Antonelli. I'll spend $20 million and bring in Kimi Antonelli and replace these 2. All right? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap. You're pushing. You're pushing. Yep. Ladies and gents, Let's go. Oh my god.
Welcome back, everyone.
Oh my
The final
god.
preparations
Oh
are now
my
being
god.
made as we head
Oh my
into the
god.
race.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Daniel.
And with his helmet
This is
on,
your chance,
that
buddy.
trademark smile
It's
is
your
gone.
time. It's your fucking time.
Now's the time to focus.
It wasn't 2018. It's
It's a
now.
big start for them.
Whoa, our car looks like shit.
And no doubt they'll
Daniel's
be
out of the car now.
with both hands.
Whoa. So is Theo.
But just what will happen here, your guess is as good as mine.
Oh shit. It's time.
And this is it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the year 3 start, the Bahrain Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go. We have a front row lockout with Theo Pourchaire and Daniel Ricciardo. Don't be fools. Valtteri Bottas is now in second. He overtakes Daniel Ricciardo. Ricciardo, not a great start, but last of the late breakers, Daniel Ricciardo. He's not going to give up that position. Holy shit, he's flying. So the fans said, you got to let them fight, Johnny. All right, I'm going to let them fight. We got a 1-2 right now for Theo Pourchaire and Daniel Ricciardo. I kind of want to tell them to just chill out, but we got to leave these guys behind, right? So with our new Red Bull engine, we should be able to pull away real quickly. Look at that. We're already gapping Tsunoda and Verstappen, but Bottas and the Aston Martin becoming a problem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's ease on into this. Problem is, once DRS kicks in, these guys are going to just be dancing with one another the entire time. Don't want to overheat anything, but we do want to try to pull away from Valtteri Bottas. So we are going to let them push, all right? The new Red Bull engine. Now, it's not that hot of a day. We are in the middle of the desert, Bahrain, but it's at night, so we should be okay. Daniel Ricciardo's got the slipstream. He is right behind him, man. He's not letting him go. Not letting him go. Although Daniel's tires are beginning to overheat. I think they're going to turn yellow right now once. Yeah. Daniel, bring it back down, buddy. Bring it back down. We got to have 2 different strategies, all right? You are allowed to battle. Same thing with you, Theo. Bring it back down. Now, you're in front, so you can just keep it right there. But we don't need to overheat our tires. I don't want to have to pit and get through traffic, all right? So, look at these 2. Look at these 2. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Daniel Ricciardo with the slipstream. He's going. He ain't listening to me. All right, there you go. Both of you attack. They ain't listening. They ain't listening. DRS is enabled. Daniel Ricciardo, he's setting up the DRS. He's got it. There's the DRS to... For God's sakes, you fools! They're freaking warping into one another. Here comes Daniel Ricciardo now. Ricciardo with the DRS open. He's got the slipstream. He pulls out down the middle, down the inside. Will he late break? Yes, he does. And Daniel Ricciardo into first. And man, can I tell them to ease up a little bit? Oh my God, it's going to be like this over and over again. You guys are overheating everything. You're overheating everything, man. We got to calm it down. The cars from behind, we're going to be squabbling, keeping these cars in contention, right? We got to work together, but the fans said no. No papaya rules here today. Let them battle. Oh, DRS after DRS. This is going to... Although the DRS is helping us pull away from both... Oh, Jesus! Oh, my God. And Theo Pourchaire with a beautiful move. Get ready to have your friggin' heart attack now, 2BCR fans. These 2 guys, so even in qualifying and now battling away. All right, so I'm done with my battery now. Battery has been cooked, so we're going to go back into top. Look at Daniel. Daniel's coming back on you. Daniel's coming back around the outside. Daniel Ricciardo with the DRS gets a move done again. And he got the DRS, and he's ahead of him. Jeez, man. Still Valtteri Bottas hanging out behind, so we definitely want to bring it back down. All right, that's enough fuel. That's enough everything. You guys have had your push, and you're still right there with one another. There's nothing I can do. They're going to overheat everything. They are going to overheat everything. Here he goes again. Here he goes again. Holy shit, man. Oh! Daniel Ricciardo keeps it around the outside. This is crazy. They're going to crash, guys. They're going to crash unless I step in and do... Oh, I can't step in. You got to let them do it. I'll step in after they crash. I got to just let this happen, man. Look at this. Penultimate corner. There goes Theo Pourchaire. He's going to set up the DRS right here. I don't mind them battling, but things are overheating. And look, Bottas is right behind. We have a 90%... Bottas is pushing those tires like his life depends on it. He is doing everything in his power to keep us within reach, man. We have an 11% offset in 4 laps. So not only are we faster, but we got such a tire advantage that it's just compounding problems for the other teams, man. Here we go, Daniel Ricciardo once again. Gonna get a nice view of his driver cam. Here you go. This is what Daniel Ricciardo's looking at. Whoa, 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 Bottas! Bottas! No way! Valtteri Bottas pushing it down the inside, trying to get the overtake done. Bottas is no joke right now. He is definitely pushing everything, so I don't have to worry about this. Let them push. Alrighty. Nice. Way to go there, Daniel. The reason I think Bottas is catching is because I'm not using fuel and I'm not using battery, so he's probably pushing. And he's in the DRS. Let's see. Yeah, look how I pull away, man. That Red Bull engine against the Mercedes. The acceleration is crazy. And I have a DRS. Theo Pourchaire was almost able to pull away, man. Yeah, Bottas is right there. All right, so good luck, boys. Just let Valtteri, I can watch this from Valtteri Bottas' perspective. Yuki Tsunoda in 4th, Max Verstappen in 5th, and 2BCR continuing just to change positions with one another. There's the DRS again for Daniel Ricciardo. There's the defense by Theo Pourchaire. Down into turn 1. Daniel Ricciardo around the outside gets the move done. Who's got DRS this time now? It's Daniel. Oh, shit. Daniel Ricciardo's got it. Theo trying to dive bomb, can't do it. Remember, Theo doesn't have the greatest overtaking or defending. This is what I mean. I think Theo's got the pace, but when it gets into these situations, I think Daniel's going to have an easy time overtaking him, and I think Theo's going to have a hard time overtaking Daniel. When he's got the obvious DRS, it'll work, like maybe right here, but Daniel just closed that door off. Just close it off, and then Theo is behind him, just overheating everything, right? So I'm letting them race. Not going to give one of them the advantage here, ladies and gentlemen. Watch again. Theo round the outside. Daniel just defending. Look, defend. Look, Daniel sends him wide. See what I mean? Daniel can defend. This is going to get... But then the DRS is so overpowered. Boom. I think Daniel set it up so now he's got the DRS right here. Did Daniel get the DRS? Yes, he did. Daniel's playing games right now. Slowing down to get the DRS detection point, then taking off into the distance. What's going on here, Theo? Both drivers. Daniel is cooking. Daniel is feeling good. Out of both drivers, Daniel is peak confidence right now, meaning that his accuracy is 100. Oh, yeah. Theo Pourchaire's confidence, it's good. It's very high, but this Daniel is feeling good right now. He defends again, right? Yeah! Every time Theo goes for an overtake and Daniel defends it, his driver confidence goes down while Daniel's goes up. This is what I mean. Racecraft, it goes in the direction of the Honey Badger. The qualifying pace is Theo Pourchaire, but this is where Daniel's stats now come alive. The only place that Theo can get this move done is down the main straight. There it is. Daniel goes for the defense down the inside. I think Daniel got the DRS again. He did! He's going for the overtake. Daniel Ricciardo. He is unbelievable! Daniel Ricciardo cannot be stopped, man. Look at him go. Unbelievable racecraft by Daniel Ricciardo. Jesus. How many overtakes is he getting? So, I mean, I could intervene. I could make it so that they don't battle like this, but you guys wanted it. And we're starting to gap Valtteri Bottas now. Valtteri Bottas is 1.6 seconds behind the two BCR cars, right? So, is he going to try to push to get back within DRS range? I don't know. But this is where... Like, he can try, he can use his stats, and he can use his car, and he can use the DRS and the fuel and all that, but this is where our car just naturally takes off. Yeah, Bottas is pushing again, because he just gapped the Red Bull. Bottas is giving everything to stay with us, and we're just coasting. There goes Daniel again. Every time Theo gets a move done, Daniel just takes it right back. This is crazy. They're going to crash, man. They are 100% going to crash if this happens for the entire race. I mean, they're going to get split up at the first pit stop, and I got to give the first pit stop to whoever's in first. So they're just bad. Look, there goes Theo, gets the move done. Nice job, Theo. Daniel's, and now Theo is now cooking. That overtake got him to peak. Daniel, you got to stop him from getting peak. Here comes Daniel now. Oh my God. Down into the penultimate corner. Daniel doesn't go around the outside. He's smart. He waits to set it up. Now Daniel gets the DRS all the way. Gets that move done. Theo is now not peak anymore. Yeah, Daniel Ricciardo. The racecraft is really helping him out. Here comes Theo back. Daniel defends it. That's a minus, right? What happened to Bottas? Yuki Tsunoda caught up. Here come the Red Bulls. Here come the Red Bulls. They've been conserving. And because we are battling, I am not getting the most pace out of both of these cars, right? I could easily have Daniel setting the pace out in front, Theo Pourchaire behind, saving everything. Then when Daniel's low on fuel, low on battery, I could switch positions, use Pourchaire to pull Daniel around while he charges everything. But because we're battling, we're actually squabbling and giving the cars behind us a chance to get back in this, right? So, you guys don't want papaya rules. This is what happens. All the other teams are enjoying what we're gonna do, man. Bottas has really dropped off. Pourchaire trying to get the move done. I think he got DRS, but Daniel defends. Daniel defends, man. And every time he defends, he pushes Theo further back into the grips of the Red Bull. Daniel is just defending like a lion out on front. All right, so... yeah, we are going to... not yet. I have battery saved up now. I was thinking about let's use some battery and pull away from these guys, but honest to God, let's just continue saving our battery. Yeah, let's just continue saving. Tell them to stop fighting for now. Let them fight again when they pull away from the rest of the group. I can't. It's 1-2, man. The fans aren't going to like that. Fans aren't going to like that. This is the first race of the year. If they can prove to fight and not crash into one another, I got to let them go. But another problem that's happening, because they keep on switching, they keep on overheating their tires. Like Theo Pourchaire is battling now with tires that are overheating. So the other drivers, they're catching up in that quality, right? Because we're burning while the other teams are conserving behind us. Remember all the strategies in the previous races we used to do where we would conserve our tires and everything? That's what the other teams are doing to us now. They're conserving their tires, they're conserving their battery, and they're using our slipstreams to pull themselves around, right? We're now leading the pack. That's just the way it is. All right, so Theo Pourchaire is out on front. Daniel, are you still peak? Daniel's lost his peak. Theo is peak now. God damn, man. I don't know what to make of this. What kind of gap do we have? We're going to need 20 seconds to get a pit stop in. Right now, if we were to pit, we'd come out in like 17th or 18th. So it ain't there just yet. Definitely not there just yet. Here comes Daniel. Another overtake. He's going to set it up with the DRS in the next zone. He got the DRS. Oh, that's the perfect move. Oh, my God. Daniel might have gapped him. Daniel might have gapped him here because he's got DRS. Daniel might be gone. Daniel, we might have our separation. We might have a separation. The second 1.1 for Daniel. He is gone now, man. Go, Daniel. Go into the distance now, my man. Unless Theo Pourchaire gets a slipstream and brings him back, Daniel Ricciardo on the same strategy. He can now go off into the distance, 1.2 ahead. Although, and now Theo's under threat from the Red Bull from behind. Yep, 0.9. He's back. He is back. Daniel, can you get away from this? Can you get away from this? Oh man. Oh man. I think Theo brought it back. Did Theo get himself a DRS here? He needs one. He did. Theo Pourchaire did enough to bring it back. We got a yellow flag. Looks like someone spun. Might have been Logan Sargent.
We've got a yellow flag.
Logan Sargent spinning on turn 11, ladies and gentlemen. I saw it in the mini-map. Just a long left-hander going uphill, and he loses the rear. Nice oversteer right there. Good job, Logan Sargent. Way to ruin 2021 for Lewis Hamilton, you dickhead. Or was that Nicholas Latifi? It's one of those goofs that raced for 1 year and never came back. Theo Pourchaire still in second. The Red Bull, the Aston still behind. But Max Verstappen, 7 seconds off the gap. We definitely left Max away from the DRS train, which is good. But if we work together, here, we could have done a much better job of pulling away from the DRS train. Oh, well, though, no papaya rules. So here we go again. Theo battling. It was Latifi, Johnny. Accurate to real life. There goes Theo Pourchaire. He's going to get the move done nice and early. That's going to give Daniel Ricciardo DRS on this side. If you guys are going to get moves done like that, nice and slick, that's good. All right, so our batteries are full now. So we're going to go back to using our battery. Not going to deploy it, but I'm going to deploy it after the pit stop, all right? Then we'll pull away from everybody. For right now, it's fine, because I don't want to deploy it and bring these guys further up the grid. I want to deploy it when I know I got clean air and I got nobody behind me, all right? So there goes Daniel Ricciardo. Oh, man, overtake. There's a rough corner for an overtake. There you go, Theo. Nice defense, my man. Theo Pourchaire just defended that one with his low defending stats. Theo is now cooking as well. Here comes Daniel Ricciardo. So we got a lot of this going on. I kind of want to watch it because if a crash happens, I want to see it live, man. Let's see again. Daniel Ricciardo, the old switcheroo. He gets the DRS. Pourchaire blocks him, though. Daniel should be able to fight back right down here, down the inside. Look at the Red Bull now. The Red Bull is flying. Yuki Tsunoda, 56%. Bottas is down to 46. No point in pushing these tires yet. What's the gap that we have? Leader. All right, so we are finally starting to get to a point where we might be able to pit and come out on front of George Russell. We come out in front of George Russell, everything is good. All right, so... yeah, whoever it is. So what is hang on a second. What is the loss in the pit lane? 23 seconds. So once I'm 24 seconds ahead of George Russell, I'll be coming into the pits, ladies and gentlemen. Somewhere around there, okay? And if I don't get there, these guys will just go into the pit and I won't have to, deal with any of that. There's the overtake. Man, nice job by Daniel. In first, got the DRS. Theo Pourchaire might be under attack here from Yuki Tsunoda. No, he does not. Daniel is doing a great job getting the DRS right at the right time. He's like in first and he gets it. And then Theo gets it back. There you go. All right, so how much? We're 20 seconds ahead of George Russell. Got it. Very nice. Want that pit stop. Daniel... You know what, Daniel? If you stay ahead here, buddy, I'm going to give you priority. Whoever comes out of this on front, I'm giving them priority, all right? Here comes Theo Pourchaire, because we're right there now. I can get 4 seconds. Here comes Theo Pourchaire. Move down the inside, and no. All right, Daniel, go. Daniel, go. I'm giving full push to Daniel.
Overtake available.
All right. I'm giving... Okay, so Pourchaire, do not fight teammate. All right, we are in the pit window. There is no fighting in the pit window. Daniel comes out on front of the first stint. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push Daniel so that he can get that gap over George Russell at 24 seconds. The second that it's at 24 seconds, Ricciardo into the pits, Pourchaire into the pits the next lap, all right? Then Pourchaire will have the extra energy to utilize after that. And we're going to try to leave these guys behind now, all right? So Daniel is using the battery. Still pulling Pourchaire ahead with the DRS, but he shouldn't be under attack now. Fastest lap for Daniel Ricciardo with a 36.5. Let's go. Bottas into the pits. So, let's see where Valtteri Bottas comes out, right? This is why I don't want to go into the pits just yet. Bottas pushed his tires early. Clean pit stop by the Aston Martin pit crew. Nice job. But look at this. Look at all the traffic that's on its way, man. Look at this. You can see it on the right side. There goes a Ferrari. There goes a Mercedes. Another Mercedes. Here comes 2 more cars. Look at the track. Bottas is back down into 13th. It might even get worse for him here. It might even get worse for him. Oh, my God. He pit into that shit with soft tire. Bullies his way. Loses time. Stops everyone at the corner. All right, there you go. There goes Bottas. All right, he pit it with soft tires into traffic. That's always a great idea. My God. Daniel Ricciardo doing good. Stay a second ahead. Pourchaire. All right, Pourchaire. Now it's time for you to start pushing because we're going to lose track position in this. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The Red Bull. Yuki Tsunoda. Dive bombing on Theo Pourchaire. And he gets the move done. All right. So, without the DRS, the Red Bull was fast enough to catch up. I'm going to pull away the next lap. Don't worry. Going to pull away the next lap. What do we got? 24 seconds. All right, Daniel. You're in, buddy. All right. So, if I pit right now, I'm going to come out in 9th. Let me just make sure. 9th. Yeah, I'm right there. I'm right there. Daniel, you're good. Into the pits right now, buddy. We're going to quick pit stop, all right? 17 laps. That's good. Soft tires. Get it going. All right? Normally, when you're in first, you don't want to do this, but I'm giving priority, and I'm trusting my pit crew, all right? There you go, Daniel.
Box.
All right, now, we want to get by this guy. We want to go. We want to get by this guy. We want to go, Theo. All right, Daniel. Don't you dare screw up Daniel Ricciardo's freaking pit stop. Not like 2018 in Monaco, all right? Have the tires ready, you goofballs. Here we go. 2BCR. First pit stop of the day. Bang. Bang. Thank you. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. 2.5 seconds for Daniel. And now, does he come out ahead of George Russell? He should. He should come out ahead of him. To the end of the pit lane. There goes a McLaren. Second McLaren on its way. Probably get by us. Are you telling me we're going to get ahead of McLaren? No way. No way. No way. Daniel Ricciardo ahead of a McLaren. Hamilton. Yeah, buddy. All right, now push, Daniel. Get those tires up to speed. All right. Pourchaire. All right, so, Pourchaire is in next now. All right, Pourchaire is in next. Soft tires, exact same strategy. I got myself the gap that I need now, all right? So, get it done, Theo. Yeah, Theo's got a 24, 23, 23. He might not get by Lando Norris, but that's okay. Lando should be coming in soon at 49%, and I'll get a DRS push. All right, that's enough. That's enough using your battery. That's enough fuel, and that's enough of your tires. All right, Ricardo, you're doing your thing, all right? Ricardo's got to get by Piastri. Here comes Theo Pourchaire into the pits. All right, Piastri, 37% will easily get by that. I am worried about Lando Norris and Theo Pourchaire. Maybe I should have stayed out an extra lap, but that would be splitting the strategies. I can't be cheap like that, all right? Into the pits. No problem. Theo, no problem. That's why I overworked them in the freaking month. That's why I overworked them. They worked for 90 days straight. Look at them. They're beasts. There goes Daniel down the pit straight. He's going to pass Theo Pourchaire, the undercut. And there's Daniel into the distance now, right? Here comes Theo. Theo gets out on front of Lando Norris. What a beautiful job by the pit crew. Now, this is where Theo can make the ground back up to Daniel, right? Now I use Theo's fuel and his battery that he has extra because Daniel used his first. And we'll get the fuel the same, we'll get the tires up to temperature, and we'll use his battery and see how far behind Daniel that he actually is. It's only 3.7 seconds behind. Here comes the push.
39 laps remaining after
39 laps remaining. There's the push. Don't have much battery left, and that's about where I stopped with Daniel. It was right around here that I took it back. There it is. Little bit more fuel, 2.8. There you go, all right? So I was even for both of them, you can see. Pourchaire is going to have a little bit of a tire advantage just because Ricardo went in first. Their fuel's identical. Their battery's identical. Theo Pourchaire's got to conserve some battery, so you know what we're going to do? Both of our drivers, conserve your battery. Build it back up again, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Now we know what this race is all about, right? We are out on front. No more DRS pulling these guys from behind. We can just race our race. Now, the question is, can Theo Pourchaire reel Daniel Ricciardo in at all? All the other teams are doing their pit stops. There's Gasly behind us. Let's see the tire wear. Gasly is on fresh softs. Tsunoda is on medium tires, so he's going to be able to go longer here. Let's see what some of the last laps are. We're doing 36.3s, 36.5s. Gasly did a 34.9, so they're definitely going faster than us, but remember, they're pushing like crazy to keep up with us, right? I am not worried at all about pushing. I am back to conserving my tires, conserving my fuel, getting everything under control so that inevitably when we have to go racing again, I will be ready for it, all right? Kick, are we still here? I had that stupid shit pop up on my screen again. YouTube, Kick, Twitch, are we all still here? I hope we are good. So Daniel Ricciardo leading out on front, doing 35.9, 36s. Yeah, we're up there, but now the other teams have to slow down. We have a nice gap over Gasly. Here's the interval if you want to see Gasly's time. He's 9.8 seconds behind, 9.9, 10 seconds behind. Fastest lap for Valtteri Bottas, but that doesn't matter, man. We are looking good, ladies and gentlemen. So I could just keep the cars like this right now. Gasly fastest lap. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Gasly's on what? Soft tires? Yeah, but look, he's already burned through them to catch up to us, right? So now he's down to 70. We got the tire advantage. We're going to have a full battery as well. The question that I'm seeing here is the problem. Theo Pourchaire, I think, is naturally faster than Daniel Ricciardo, which means he's going to reel him in, and he's got a tire advantage. And then they're going to start battling again. Come on, Daniel. Get out there. All right. So let's see here. I want to pit again. When do I need to pit for? Let me just do a strategy take here, okay? So if I was Daniel Ricciardo, we're going to be switching to the mediums to end this race. Let's go medium tire. All right, let's say I wanted to push on the mediums. How many could I could literally probably lap 30. Lap 30, I could pit if I need to. So, you know what? Yep, all right, you two. We're driving for the Drivers' Championship for the rest of this stint, because all I got to get to lap 30, and you are going to be able to push the shit out of this car, all right? Both of them, the same engine, the same battery. You guys are both allowed to push. We're going to see who's fastest, all right? No more conserving. Give me qualifying pace. We're going to see who the faster driver is, and then I'll switch to medium tires and just take it to the end, all right? Johnny, turn fight teammate off. You're right. You guys got to remind me about that. I only wanted that on for the pit stop. That was it. I didn't need them battling for the pit. I wanted to make sure that I got out ahead of George Russell. In fact, I got ahead of the two McLarens. So I think the drivers can accept that. I think that's a pretty good strategy for all of us, right? Like, let's let them fight throughout the first stint. And then when it's like within a lap or two of pitting, you hold your position. And then as soon as the pit stop's done, you can go back into fighting. So that's what we're going to do between these two guys. It's not full papaya rules. It's only papaya rules during the pit windows, all right? They can fight through the rest of it. So if I'm going to be pitting early, Yuki Tsunoda's going to have track position on me. That's all right. Yeah, we're so fast. We are so fast. I don't have to worry about anything here. This is really just down between Daniel Ricciardo and Theo Porcher, man. Oh, that's good for Daniel. I think Theo just got held up in a corner by a back marker, Logan Sargent. He is 2.3 seconds behind is Theo. All right, so I'm at lap 33. I mean, both their tires are wearing down equally, 2.2. If Porcher gets within, like, a second, gets really close, I'm going to pit. You know what? Because then his tires are going to be shit. I'm going to pit this lap. I'm pitting this lap. 34, that's good enough. Let's keep it going, man. Let's get on those mediums right away, Daniel. All right,
Okay,
so Daniel's going to go in first, going to keep those tires cooking, and then Theo's going to go in second. Next stop, Theo first. No. You don't stop the guy behind first. You give the, whoever stops first, Jonesu, has the advantage. Daniel earned the advantage in the first stint by being in first before the first pit stop. That's the rule we're going to go with, okay? And the next lap, it's going to be Theo on those medium tires, all right? Don't screw this up. The pit, oh my God. If the pit crew cost Daniel a race, come on. Banger! 2.33. 3, baby. Yes! Nice job, boyos. Nice freaking job. All right, so that is going to put Daniel into some traffic. That's all right. Theo's going to have to deal with it as well. There goes the Red Bull. All right, so now if a red flag happened, oh, it would really suck. You know, maybe that's the fastest team. I should be on a medium tire there in the second stint so I can just decide when I want to go into the first. But that's all right. So let's try to get Daniel Ricciardo by as quick as possible. I've already set him to pit, right? Yeah, I've set Theo Porcher to pit. He's going to be in next lap. All right, Daniel, get your tires up. Get your tires up. Next up, we got Gasly, and we got, and no freaking, what's it called? No life in those tires compared to Daniel. I just don't want to lose too much time here, Daniel. All right, so just build your tires up. In fact, this Red Bull is going to help me get my tires to temperature a lot quicker, which is kind of nice. I'm 1.4 seconds behind. We'll get him down the start-finish straight, Daniel. We'll get him down. We won't get him here. We're not in DRS range. We will not get him here. Use him as a slipstream. Don't worry. You got a nice undercut on Theo Porcher. Porcher is not going to pass you. Not on track. I don't think so anyways, unless Theo Porcher just put in a hell of a lap on those soft tires compared to fresh mediums that are cold, right? Could happen. And if he gets a real good pit stop as well, like 2.2 or something. There you go, Daniel. You're catching him. You're catching him. You'll get him. So here comes Theo Porcher into the pits. Daniel just setting it up nicely behind this Red Bull. And now I'm going to give Daniel some battery to get clear of this Red Bull nice and quickly, all right? Here we go. Daniel, I'm going to watch the pit stop. Daniel, he'll get by. I'm watching the pit stop. Theo Porcher into the pits on the mediums. No problems. 2.6, though. He loses out on 3/10 to Daniel Ricciardo. Daniel Ricciardo getting the move done on the Red Bull right there. The pit crew cost Theo Porcher 3/10, man. Not that much, but still, every little bit helps. All right, we're good. We're good. Calm down. Calm down. Alrighty. Nice. Way to go, Daniel. All right, now get your tires back up, Theo. The crew sabotages Theo. No, 3/10. I mean, whatever, man. Now I just got to get by Pierre Gasly. Crash! We got a Kevin Magnussen, of course it is. K-Mag in the Alpine, hunting down the RB. Oh, they're going to touch you out. You see what I mean? That's what's going to happen with Daniel Ricciardo and Theo Porcher. They go wheel to wheel in the corners, man. That is what's going to happen. Thank God for our control and our high morale or whatever it is. All right, Daniel, we got to get this move done now. Push now, buddy. Get this done now. Right now, we're going to leave him behind. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Daniel Ricciardo for the race lead. He's already in net first, but there it is. On first, on track. Get off into the distance now, Daniel. Get off into the distance. Beautiful overtake, my man. All right, so that's good, that's good, that's good. We're good, and you, that's good, that's good, that's good. I have a little bit of battery with you. Have I left these guys behind yet? Hang on, whoa. I'm trying to, cameras. I'm 1.1 ahead of Gasly. He's on 41%. He's into the pits. We're gone. Daniel is gone, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now the question is, can Theo Porcher reel this one back in? Let's see. All right, so everything's even. Yeah, everything is even. I'm not giving it. Okay, so Theo does have a little bit of a battery. So what we're going to do, we're going to use both of our drivers' batteries here until they're done. Any kind of advantage that Theo has from a battery, I'm going to allow him to use it right now, and then we're going to start charging for both of them, all right? So Daniel's going to run out of his battery first. So I'm going to let Daniel use his battery. I'm going to give them the batteries at the same time, so I'm not showing any favoritism. But Theo will have a battery for a couple more corners. So that might be able to help him make up that gap. That gap, though, is at 6 seconds, man. There you go. Right through. And I think off this straight, Daniel is going to be running out of fuel. There you go. Running out of fuel, right? No, running out of battery. So there you go. I'm topping up for Daniel. Here comes Theo. He can push down this and not lose out on that battery. So he's going to get another one right here. Oh, man. Someone coming out of the pits at the worst time. Damn, dude. There goes Theo using his battery, trying to catch up to that Red Bull, and we're going to be stuck behind the Red Bull here for a second or two. He's on 60%. So this is where being the first to the end of the first stint really helps out, right? Daniel Ricciardo got to avoid pretty much all of this, while now Pourchaire is stuck in blue flag traffic, also behind the Red Bull that's getting a DRS pull off the blue flag on front of him. The blue flag in the Alpine is not getting out of the way. Hey, Alpine, dickhead! You want to move? I know you got fresh tires, but what's going on? And the Alpine is saying, no, he ain't getting out of the way. We got Sonny Hayes driving for Alpine right here. Wow, man. Theo Pourchaire's race is going to hell right now. Hell in a handbasket with this Alpine that refuses to get out of the way. There you go. That Alpine is in like 27. Thank you, dickhead. Thank you very much. And we got to go another lap with Theo Pourchaire behind the Red Bull while Daniel Ricciardo is checking out on front, man. Yep, Daniel Ricciardo is saving his freaking... oh my god, look at these back markers just getting in Theo's way. This is why when you pit, you don't want to pit in traffic, man. There you go, Theo. There you go, and Theo is loose. There you go, buddy. All right, so this Red Bull, though, he will be a pain in the ass. So we are going to push with Theo. We're going to push right now with Theo. All right, I don't want this Red Bull the Red Bull is right behind me. He's going to look to get a DRS pull and maybe get an overtake done. So get down the road, man. Don't have much battery else left to use. I will allow him to push, though, to try to get out of the range of the Red Bull. Good luck, Theo. You are 6 seconds behind Daniel Ricciardo. I just want to see 1 second ahead of Yuki Tsunoda, please. 1.1, 1.2. There it is. All right, bring it back down. Bring it back down. That's enough. And conserve your battery. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, with the race 5.3, or with the race 17 laps to go, and Theo Pourchaire a 5.3 second gap, I think Daniel Ricciardo, unless he screws the pooch, he's got this one locked up. Not much I can do for Theo. Remember, if I give any advantage to Theo to try to close the gap, I got to give the same advantage to Daniel Ricciardo. They both get to play or drive with the exact same strategy. Their fuel is identical, their battery's identical, their tire wear is identical. I've kept it identical for them, all right? So, ladies and gentlemen, the only thing that can hurt us now is a late safety car, a red flag, something like that, man. 2BCR is flying around the track. 4.9 is the gap. There's no way. There's no way he's going to pull that gap back, man. Fastest lap for Valtteri Bottas. Do we care about fastest lap? Do I care about fastest lap? I mean, I could just whip that back out myself if I want to. I just got to save up some freaking battery and get a hot lap in there. I think they changed it, though, right? Because we no longer get a point for fastest lap in this universe. Didn't they change that? I think that was one of the things that we changed. We'll take a look at it afterwards. I'm not going to risk fastest lap. Still 4.9 seconds behind. We got a yellow flag. Lots of back markers. Daniel Ricciardo is about to overlap a Mercedes and a Ferrari. Oh, my God. Leclerc spinning. Leclerc with a horrible weekend for Ferrari. Didn't make it out of Q3 and now is in 14th place with a 2BCR car. Catching up and might overtake him. Theo Pourchaire only 3. Whoa, what is happening? 3.6. Theo is chugging. Theo is chugging along. 3.6 with 7 laps to go. There's no way, right? There's no way. All right, well, I can push to the end. Do you guys want me to push to the end or we coast to the end? I mean, we're in a great spot. Why would I push? No. This is where I got to step in, man. I'm not giving them because, like, if I tell Daniel to push, then it negates it. I'm just going to leave it the way. Chill. Yeah, I agree, Braden Holtbeast. I gave them their chance. They're equal footing. They're on equal standing right now. 3.5. For some reason, though, Theo Pourchaire is cooking Daniel Ricciardo. 3.5. Maybe Daniel just went through some back markers or something. Yeah, it's staying at 3.5 now. Fastest lap for Yuki Tsunoda. Very nice. 3.5, and now I think we're good. 3.4, 3.3. It's like when I speed it up like that. That's when all of a sudden Pourchaire comes to life. 3.4, yellow flag.
Steady through there, please.
No safety car, dude. Please. What happened?
Oh, we've had a crash.
Crash, multiple cars.
Take a look at the replay.
It's going to be Kevin Magnussen again. Into the same corner again. Sends the guy out again. Wow, K-Mag. K-Mag has figured out a hack in this game. Just send the other driver out wide each and every single time. Damn, dude. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, batteries are full. K-Mag, 5 seconds. Yeah, you deserve it, buddy. You freaking deserve it. All right, so with only a few laps to go, 2 BCR, looking great. Let's fast forward here. Look at this. It's a completely different race when you're in a rocket ship like this, isn't it? 3 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Magnussen just locked up. What is Kevin Magnussen doing? Daniel Ricciardo is catching a bunch of back markers here. Get out of the way, Charles Leclerc. We just overlapped a Ferrari, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my God. Yeah, there it is. The back markers are slowing down Daniel, but now they're going to slow down Theo as well. 3.3. Yeah, it's good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to come on board right here because it has been quite some time, 3 years in the making for the 2BCR racing team, man. We had some lows, we've had some highs, our best finish ever. 4th place multiple times. Daniel Ricciardo got one. We are currently not fuel limited. I've got this car under control. Temperatures, fuel, battery, everything. And we are on board for the final lap with 2BCR on a 1-2 lockout. Are you kidding me? These two guys, professionals throughout the first stint. They were battling back and forth, man. They like inches away from crashing, but they didn't do it. It would have been so terrible for our first race win to be thrown away because they crashed into one another. They kept it on track, and that means now we are leading the Bahrain Grand Prix on the final lap in 1st and 2nd place. You know how many points we're getting here today? Like 43 points, 25 plus 18. Already? How many points did we get last year, man? How many points did we get in the first year? And when it comes to Theo Pourchaire, great race, young man. You got to work on your racecraft. He's got the pace. He's got the speed. But wheel to wheel, Daniel Ricciardo was the man. And this is why I got this guy year number 1, the veteran. Everyone was saying to replace him. Everyone's saying to get rid of him. His control, his defense, his smoothness, his smile, his positivity. And Daniel Ricciardo, there's no driver on the grid that deserves this more than you, buddy. All right? You've had to go through it. We didn't know if he'd continue his F1 career. He joins a startup team, 2BC Racing. They build him a rocket ship. And look at him now, leading the pack in Formula 1. Penultimate corner. You deserve it, Daniel. Way to go, buddy. And for the first time in I don't know how many years, Daniel Ricciardo is going to win a Grand Prix, baby. Yeah, the Aussie gets it done. Swear like a sailor, baby. Woo! And Theo Pourchaire, no slouch. What a great performance by this guy as well. I'm watching the replay.
Daniel Ricciardo
Woohoo!
position to claim 1st place.
That's what I like to see, Daniel.
And that's what happens when you drive with such skill and passion. They barely put a foot wrong.
Oh my God, I was scared shitless that these guys were going to crash. And Yuki Tsunoda in the Red Bull finishes 23 seconds behind our 2nd driver. We had a pit stop over the Red Bulls, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness gracious. What a performance, man. Dominant performance by 2BCR. Max Verstappen, leader. 42 seconds off the lead for Max. You got to think he's going to figure that out. Red Bull will figure something out for Max. There's no way that's going to happen, man. The Aston Martin, they had a good car, and they fought valiantly early. They held on to our slipstream, but as soon as we broke that, and that's what I meant about if we work together, we can break that slipstream early a lot faster, because once we get away from them, we are gone. Gonzo Alonso. Holy shit, what a race. Great job, guys. Great job. Oh, we're not done. Oh, we're not done. Oh, we're not done. Show me it. Show me it. I've been waiting all the time for this. Show me it right now. Show me it. Ladies and gentlemen, the podium. We're watching it. Come on, Lance Stroll. Finish the race. Even when everyone's finished, even though he's in 13th, he's still last. Thanks, Stroll. Thanks a lot, buddy. Here we go. Here it is. It's going to kick in any moment now. It's going to kick in any moment. Yeah, buddy.
Ricciardo.
He's back on top of the world.
Strategy from
Let's
the
go!
team. What a
First
well-deserved
place,
win.
baby! Woohoo!
A great display
Yes!
of spirit there, as everyone finally gets the chance to share this moment.
Our first podium, our first race win, our first 1-2. Oh, Daniel back on the podium, but a new rivalry brews. Theo Pourchaire and Daniel Ricciardo. Give him that trophy!
Both drivers up
There's me! That's me standing up next to Theo Pourchaire. I'm on the top as well. Yes! We get to enjoy the champagne in Formula One for the first time. Give me that booze! Give me that alcohol, baby! And Yuki's up here also. Let's take a beautiful picture with the boys. 2BC Racing. We got a rocket ship, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, Kareem, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
I doubt they could be much happier. A win and a podium place. What a great way to round out the weekend.
And that is about that for this weekend's action here in Bahrain.
In the next round, we head to the shores of the Red Sea as Formula One returns to Jeddah for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
Boom! How about that? Daniel Ricciardo, Theo Pourchaire. So Pourchaire had pole position and he lost it. He's going to be upset about that for sure, man. Pole position and you lose it. But Daniel Ricciardo was just next level, man. There's the Drivers' Championship. Oh, my God. So I think you do get, yeah, best lap, Yuki Tsunoda. Did he get an extra point? Yeah, he did. He did. Wait. What? How is it 19 points? Oh, did he get a point for pole position? Is that one of the new rules as well? So you do get a point for fastest lap, and you do get a point for pole position. All right, so I got to remember that. Pole position gives you a point, and so we could have gotten the fastest lap away from Yuki Tsunoda. So in the future, we will focus on that as well, especially with a free pit stop. I could have brought Pourchaire in, still got second, but taken away that fastest lap with a soft tire. You know what I mean? I could have done that. And there you go, 44 points for 2BCR. Oh, my goodness gracious. Great job by the pit crew as well. Everyone was awesome. Everyone did a great job. They didn't screw over Pourchaire. Daniel showed Pourchaire what was good in that first stint. Yeah, Daniel's overtaking and defending stats. They matter, man. They matter when you're wheel to wheel like that. He blocked him so many times, and he was usually out in front. And when it was time to pit, I was like, all right, he's in first. He's the guy. And whoever pits first, going to have a huge advantage. So they'll race to the end of the first stint. That's essentially what we're going to be doing with them. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's lock this thing in. Let's lock this thing in. You know, yeah. Let's overwrite, and we'll make a new one. There you go. I got two just in case. And next up, Saudi Arabia with our beautiful car. So how long until the next ATR period? Because this is where I can start. One more day, and we're going to produce the chassis, we're going to produce the side pods, and we're going to produce the suspension, and it looks like we're going to produce them all for top speed. That's what we need to work on next, because we're third for top speed, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. These F1 streams are usually a lot longer. What I can do now is, though, if we're this fast, we can simulate through practice. I can simulate session 1, then adjust the car, simulate through session 2, adjust the car, simulate through session 3, adjust the car, and then we'll just do qualifying and the race, right? So, we'll have some fun with this. Either I can do a whole season simulation, or if you guys want to see more Grand Prix with the fastest car to see these two guys battle, we can do that as well. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for showing up today, everyone. Back to NHL content tomorrow with the French Fry Master and AHL 26. So I will see you guys there. Thanks again for showing up. Take it easy, everyone. And I will see you all.